turn.
All right. Well, being in the grave for a couple of years does put your back in a mess. All right, let's see what we have for tonight. Yo, fuckboy, how about you give us a summary for tonight?
Aye, Captain. All right. On the last episode of Skirmishers, we finished interrogating the mercenary up top on top side. He pretty much told us everything that we already knew, but he did also confirm that all of the individuals left in the ruins underneath Thistletop are the ones that we're aware of. So we're not going to have any surprises aside from, heinous die rolls. Yeah, but, in spite of that, we're still going to go in and we're still going to muck about. We did manage to dispatch the demon dogs, which I know out of character, but I won't say because some people don't. We managed to dispatch the demon dogs with an incredible amount of effort required to do so, which should probably have not been the case. 2 of us were rendered unconscious, and 2 of us were rendered shitting ourselves, and 1 of us was rendered unconscious as he ended the final dog. So,
I'm not shitting myself, and I'm conscious. Correct.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
you
You
were
Now you're not.
unconscious.
Yeah, I was.
Absolutely.
No,
right.
no, you're
I
not.
love it. Bravo.
Bravo. And in addition to a very lovely little boy who was not super little, but he's like 18 or whatever, was found in the chapel that these demon dogs were in, and we recognized him as Robin. For those of us that actually knew who he was, at least, and he was sort of not really all there, and he was fighting against us for whatever reason. He didn't look healthy. He looked like he was dead. However, after getting the shit kicked out of him, he sort of started to regain a little bit of consciousness, and then he was knocked unconscious. So now there are these 2 dead demon dogs and an unconscious Robin nearby, and Dorbin is the only one standing in that immediate area, while Belrith and Red cower in the nearby room, and the other 2 lay unconscious on the ground. We still have a lot to go before us. Still have to take on basically a cult leader, and a lot of us are pretty gassed right now. So that is where we start this session, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and what a shit fest it's gonna be. All right, bravo. I'm gonna get my popcorn. You can have a D4. You know what those are, right? It's that triangle thingy.
Yeah, the thing at the top of the dice tower.
Yeah,
never
that one,
fucking
exactly.
goes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. For the sick burn, you can
Better
also
than
have
a D3.
D4.
Okay.
No, not you. The tall one, the lanky one.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right.
I was gonna say that describes like all of us, but anyway.
I mean, yeah.
No. The really tall and lanky one.
Yeah.
We know who I'm talking about.
It's
No.
definitely not me.
Yeah, not me.
It's the handsome one, is what he meant to say.
Shut up.
No, the humblest one, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Most humble.
Yeah.
The things I really have to pay you back for. Anyways, I'm gonna give it back to your proper GM for the time being, because it's gonna be getting a little bit confusing. I want to enjoy the show while I eat my popcorn. So, doodles. All right. So, guys, as per usual, roll me some initiative.
Yeah.
Bro.
Getting back in there.
Super high initiative of
Hey.
3.
Of 1? Because I'm
Guys,
buffed.
Come on.
Hey.
Ooh, that good shit.
Also,
It'd
just
be
a
impressive
clarification
if I wasn't
for,
unconscious on the floor.
because I know that some of you guys don't know what the tradition is that we, on Halloween, always have Slisky show up at least for 5 or 10 minutes to
Ah,
fuck around with everyone.
perfect.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't last year? Wasn't that when he showed up with our squad, like dropped
Bunch
some
of corpses?
knowledge
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the year before that, we also had ended up having Slisky in
Yeah.
special.
He's a big player.
Yeah. He loves
fourth
his
wall master.
Trickster's Day. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
so, let me fetch myself a dang old Marinara timer.
Marinara
We're not going to be
timer.
using it immediately, but I want to
But
have
it's
it.
there.
Get it opened up.
Literally, I put in MAR and it like first thing.
Auto completes.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep. You know,
Honestly,
you've
I
been
have a
playing
bookmark.
Dale! What's up, Dale? We love you! Yeah, we're ready to die.
Is he in the stream?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to the
Alright, boys.
stream.
Last session we ended just as Sigis had lost consciousness, letting loose a final acid dart at the demon dog. That being said, combat was over, and we'll go in through the rounds since Sigis, you are technically bleeding out. Give me a fort save. What a way to start the stream, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Fort save.
You are now stable, which means you're not
Hey,
continuing
look
to
at
bleed out.
that.
Ooh.
Very good.
Thank you for the
Little
sub.
drool.
Being consistent.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Salera,
Getting it.
you are also unconscious. Holy crap. Half the party, yes, of course, is unconscious. You
Yep.
were stable last
Yep.
session. We're gonna skip
Yep.
all the way to Red.
Red continues
Red.
to cower.
You suddenly feel the fact that whatever was tormenting, the scream that echoed in the back of your head, the voices of thousands of tortured souls, is gone. And you can finally regain your senses as you look around and find yourself inside of a torture chamber.
Well, this is a damn sight worse than where this I thought this was gonna go. Belle, is that you in there,
Do I have my shit together?
or is he
You
still
would
losing
also
his...
have your shit together at this point. You kind of come to your senses at the same time as Red.
Okay, I vote personally that we leave the room of scary sharp objects and blood behind for the time being and return with others.
Agreed.
And Red will head on back out. That's one move. And then... Oh, grapes.
You can jump off the platform. It's only a 5-foot ledge.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
Yeah, you see kind of... Dorbin would see Red kind of poke his head out and be like, hello? Are they dead now?
Yeah.
Alright, how are the other two? The Solera and Sigix, how are they?
I mean, thankfully Sigus took out the last one just before he went down, so he'll be the first one I get up.
Alright. And that'll be Red.
Alright. Bell?
Bell is no longer limited by this. He no longer has the panic condition, he no longer has the charge condition, and his shield spell runs out.
Mm-hmm.
So he has taken a pretty significant amount of damage from that fight. He's going to walk up to this ledge. He is quadrupedal in this form, so he's gonna he's like a large dog with a tail and wings. Small
going.
wings.
It's gonna take me
Toy.
a fucking long time to get used to this shit.
And Belle is going to hop off the edge and sort of like not quite glide, but not quite fall to this square, and then continue moving to here. And he just sort of sees that everybody's kind of fucked up, and then he rushes over to Dorbin, and I believe he has still. Yeah, he does have a potion of Cure Light Wounds, so he's going to use his Prehensile Tail
I mean,
as a
I'll tell you
swift
not
action
to.
to take it out anyways. He's going to hold it there.
That's fine.
Alright. Dorbin?
I will just go ahead and hit Sigus with my wand.
Alright,
Of
give us
course.
some healing.
Of course, I don't have my character sheet open.
Okay, whatever you roll, I'll probably go up to max.
If it's more than 12,
If
yes.
it's,
The
if it's
curse
a
of
D,
a
if
wizard.
it's only a D8, then I won't.
I
But
think it's
This is a
D8
level
plus
3
one.
encounter, guys. He's got like 10 health.
Yeah.
I've got 12,
So funny.
but I am
Oh,
at
okay,
-1
that's
currently.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't understand
found
how
it.
we took so much damage
Oh.
still.
Oof.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's my wand, so.
Yeah.
It does say potion
okay.
on the macro though.
Oh.
Oh, shit. that was the
Yeah,
wrong
it
one.
says
Oops.
potion.
I mean,
We
It
can
ends
we
up
know
being the
that
same thing.
it's the one.
it's literally the same thing.
Yeah,
but-
it's the same thing. So Sigas,
Fuck
you're
is my
back
wand
at
at?
back at 2 HP, which means you're now awake, on the floor, lying on top of another body. Before you take your turn,
There it is.
the whole party is gonna feel the ground rumble once more, just in sync with one of the thunderclaps outside. And as the building, the entire structure starts to vibrate, you feel a lull in that vibration just for a second before you hear a crack, a snap. And between you, Sigas, and Dorbin, and Bell, you're going to see a crack appear on the stone, separating the structure in half, running from the bottom of the corridor all the way up and to the left and along the side, the wall to your side. I'll show you on the map a little bit very quickly. It sort of runs this direction and then this direction up the wall.
Is it like
It's a
splitting
visible
the entire
crack.
thing in
It's-
half?
No, it's a
Oh, okay.
visible crack, but it hasn't split the structure in half. Very clear that it is straining the structure, but nothing more. Sigas, go ahead as you come back into consciousness.
Oh. I will be very startled. Immediately roll over off of this body, see a big scary demon, keep on rolling down the hall before I realize it all is kind of slowly coming back to me, and I'm really not okay with these kind of demon things. But I'm going to sit up. I
Alright.
think and swear loudly.
You crawl your way down the corridor, and then you finally get back up onto your feet.
Yes.
All right.
With lots of very dignified, high-pitched sounds. Yes.
All right. I think I can picture that very vividly.
And lots of scuffling.
Celera, unfortunately, you're still unconscious. Red,
I'm just taking a nap.
it is your turn. You wish to do something?
Alright. Well, Red is gonna move over to kind of following his new demon friend, and then we'll go and kind of move pass by and kind of walk down the hall towards Solera and say, well, Dorbin, I know you're a man of the cloth. Do you want to channel and heal everyone, or would you prefer if I give her I got 2 more potions. They're not as good as the one I gave you, but it'll do the trick to get her up, I think.
We need to move this unconscious person here that was hostile towards us out of my range, which
Oh.
is about 30 feet. So
Yeah.
putting him over there on the stairs is where we need to put him.
I got that one. And with that, Red will reach down and start kind of getting a hold of Robin.
I'll allow you to continue the rest of your movement with Robin over your shoulder.
May I also roll a check while I'm doing that?
Which kind of check?
A sleight of hand check.
Certainly.
You thought I forgot about that, but I didn't. I'm not good at sleight of hand, unfortunately, so...
Yeah, good luck with that.
You're a swashbuckler, not a thief.
No.
Now here's the interesting thing. Everyone within line of sight, which is literally everyone who's awake, Bell,
Yep.
Gorbin, Sigis, you can roll perception checks. You notice this.
Oh my god. I rolled
Yes!
so low.
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my god. Nobody sees anything.
Wait,
Sorry.
I will probably not
Whoa.
be paying attention.
Okay, I'll
But,
give you that. Nobody notices that Red is checking.
Oh, no, he
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
failed it
even matter.
anyways.
So Red, you very carefully pick up Robin, you throw him over your shoulder, and just as you're passing Gorbin, you sort of have your arm blocking the way. Just when you reach up with your hand to check his pockets, and what you find is that his valuables have been taken.
Well,
Was it
Well-
right? All the looting he did.
Shit.
Kidding. Sorry.
Alright. Well, you think it's okay? Set him up by the altar there. I'm a little worried that it might do something to him.
So allow me to
Just put him on the
describe a
stairs.
little bit what is behind the altar, because I don't think we've gotten to that point yet. You guys sort
No.
of opened the
No.
doors and were a little bit focused on the battle, and now that you have a couple seconds to take in the whole view, what you're looking at is something quite horrific. It looks like a chimera of human and beast alike. In fact, give me a religion check. Anyone who's within sight, statue at the back.
I
Can
mean,
you get it with a 10?
yeah, that's
Because
I'll
really,
give you
that's
some information on a 10 if literally everyone is.
Oh.
Everyone untrained, even the cleric in religion.
yeah.
I
I
will
told you
be.
that I didn't take any
Gotcha.
knowledge.
All right. So,
I'll be
Well-
trained, but I'm not in sight currently.
well, once you're in sight, you'll be able to
Hey.
roll a check.
wow.
Damn.
Red.
son.
Shit.
Red.
Corbin.
Well,
Red.
It's funny.
You've been around the world a little bit, at least around Varizia.
eh.
This isn't exactly the most common of things, and don't know very much what is entailed in the religion that follows this quote-unquote deity. You do recognize it, however, as being a statue of Lamashtu.
Oh, fuck.
The
Well,
statue
do you-
itself is depicting a woman who's. I want to get all the details right because it is gnarly looking.
Yeah.
Let me get. It has a little bit
There's
of every
like-
monster. She has
Yeah.
a kukri on each hand as she holds both arms stretched to either side. She is completely naked, and what you can see of the animalistic features of her hands are taloned. She has a long reptilian tail sort of wrapped around one of her legs and coiling around the floor a little bit. Her feet are bird-like, up to like about the knee, and then they sort of become furred legs. Her head is that of a three-eyed jackal, and her tongue that is, it's almost viper-like, split, forked at the tip, and it's hanging sort of as if she were bickering straight at you, saying something completely horrendous. Even her grimace is contorted in such a way.
Well, I think I know who that is. If I remember correctly, I think that might be good old Lady Lamash to you, bitch.
I mean, that's what the young lady over there was talking about. So I mean, that makes sense.
I don't know much about her, but that would check with the demon dogs, I figure, and probably whatever happened to this sucker here. Robin?
So,
They said his
Yeah.
name was?
Yep.
so also, you're gonna have to tell me if the Belga's voice is too much, because just let me know.
It's
That's
fine.
good, I can understand
It's
you.
fine. Okay,
Yeah.
as long as you can understand, that's fine.
Anyway, yeah, so Red has Robin on his shoulders there, because that's as far as he can make it, and
All
next
right.
turn he'll get him 35 feet out.
Bell, it is your turn then.
Bell hears the entire conversation. Dorbin's about to go. And he's kind of in a little bit of a rush because, the building's falling apart. So he's going to move past Red and just
Red'll
sort of like,
Red'll
yeah.
let you take the body out of the range if you want.
yeah, Bell's gonna just like bite his ankle enough to hold on to him, not to hurt him, and just literally drag him over here. And then drop him up the stairs.
All right.
Well, that's unconventional.
Yeah, because that should still work.
Yep.
Yep.
You got line of sight on everyone?
Yep.
Or is it just a burst?
Where's Sigus?
I mean, he's
Under you?
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I can see him.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
As long as you can, you're fine.
Yeah,
In that case,
exactly.
Dorbin, it is your turn.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's
So everyone in
juicy.
the party, including poor old Sailor, who's unconscious, can heal for 8 points of damage.
Yay!
I'm almost a full.
Same.
That's the
Oh
thing,
wow, I
the-
think that brings you to 0, Salera.
Sure does.
Still makes you
Oh.
conscious.
Yeah.
You're,
Wow.
you're barely conscious. You're like hanging onto consciousness by a thread.
Going in and out.
Yeah, going in and out. Like you
Same.
can barely move. It's like
Oh, I could go for a burger right now too, man.
struggling.
No, guys, I feel pretty good.
All right. If you want to move,
Oh,
you
you-
still have your move action, Dorbin.
Honestly, I'll probably stay here and most likely pop another one.
All right. Sigis, before you take your turn, the rumble hasn't quite died down yet, and it begins to go into a crescendo, and you see another crack spawn from the first one, breaking off into a different direction. Right about where you are, Dorbin, the cracks split, and one crack goes in the direction of Salera. Sort of goes up the wall, into the ceiling, and runs along the ceiling through the door at the back. Sigis, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to move in here, and hopefully I can see the statue.
Yep.
Yep.
if
Go
I
ahead
can
and give me a
check it
knowledge-
out.
Yeah, knowledge religion.
It's okay.
That is
Better
that's
than what
pretty
we
good.
got.
That's pretty good. What you do know is that is most definitely a statue to Lamashtu. That is the depiction usually used in churches dedicated to any depiction. In fact, due to how the room is set up, and the fact that there is a black marble altar in front of it, you recognize this as being a chapel of Lamashtu where you would perform sacrifices, living sacrifices.
Oh yeah. Okay. With that, I will love to check out a little more later. I'm gonna probably continue my movement over to where Silera is, and if I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know if the cracks spread and she needs to be dragged out of the way or something.
Sure. Valera,
Um,
you are on the floor, just barely conscious. You're staggered, which means you can take a move action without any problem, but if you take a standard action, you're going to start bleeding. Your wounds open up.
Well, if I am just barely conscious, I'm gonna hold my head and look around like, where am I? Trying to gather myself.
You see quite a bit of blood around you, mostly on the floor and the walls, and it takes you a moment. You realize that most of that blood is yours. And there is a lot of blood.
And I'm gonna just start feeling where I might be hurt.
It's like
kind of frantically.
you can feel
like I feel like I'm gonna bleed out or something, and I'm trying to like.
Yeah, but it looks like it hasn't quite closed completely. You can still see some of your flesh exposed to the air on your shoulder, in the shape of a dog bite. It looks like it dug quite deeply, and it seems to be very quickly sort of cauterizing itself. But it looks like that shoulder is not going to be good without any kind of. You don't get some proper healing done.
And then I'll see that Siggy is right next to me, and I'm just gonna like grab onto his shoulder and hold myself up very slow to kind of stabilize myself. And that'll be my.
Sure. The ground sort of shakes underneath you. You have onto Siggy's a little bit longer. Stabilize. Red, it is your turn.
Good to see you're up and around there, little bird. Yes, that was a little closer than I like to generally cut these things. Also, I would say we should search around and figure out what devil they've been up to here. A little more literally than I would normally mean, but it appears this whole place is collapsing. I don't really want to be here when that happens. Which way was the big boss lady?
If I remember correctly, I believe it's up that corridor and then to the left.
Alright, I'll stay on point, maybe, myself at one end and Bell at the other, and kinda keep tabs on things. I don't really. If the other fella that passed, that died, and that raptor are both down here, and they've been done the same as this bloke, we're in trouble.
Most definitely. Keeping an eye out would definitely be good. Give us at least a little bit warning, and then we can retreat back to this crossroads to defend if we have to.
My thinking exactly. Also, I'm gonna level with you. I wasn't entirely honest about who I am. I, as you can tell, am not necessarily Ted. My name's actually Red, and I'm not a kind adventuring type. I come from a family that's into some nastier stuff, but I have been all over the place, and I am good with the sword. And you all, as far as I'm concerned, you saved my life just there. So I figured I should come clean with you about that one. I'm not a good person, but I do have a code of sorts.
Alright. I mean, you saved my life, so.
Yeah, well,
Good in
you
my
know.
book.
Alright. I'll wait, and then Red will wait there, kind of, for everyone to form up.
Yep. Bell, it is your turn.
So, question for the GM.
Go ahead.
I have a spell called Rejuvenate Eidolon.
Yes.
And in my quadrupedal form, I cannot technically do any somatic components because I have claws and not hands. However, the spell requires me to touch my Eidolon.
Yes.
Except if I'm not in my Eidolon form, I can't touch my Eidolon because it's nowhere near me.
You would
Aren't
still
you
need.
like
So
inside your Eidolon?
I will allow you to, if you revert back into your normal form, you don't need to touch your Eidolon, assuming that you can touch yourself. But you still need your hands because it has a somatic component.
Okay.
If you
So
were
I
ever
was
to be able to cast, for instance, the still version of that spell, you could
Yeah.
cast it in your quadrupedal form.
Yeah, okay, so that is my plan. But I don't think that there's time for me to go out of this form and then back into it. I think there's a lot.
That is one of the downsides of picking a quadrupedal form.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of doing that, he's just gonna delay until after Dorban for now, because Dorban was gonna pop another channel. By the sounds of it.
All right. All right. All right, Dorban, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I will pop another channel. Hey.
Oh, fucking hell, boy.
Like, this is a joke, but you can only explode from positive healing on the positive energy plane,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
Can
so
you
glad that you know
imagine?
that. That is one random tidbit of information to know. But yes, you can die
It's in
from
3.5 as well. Yeah.
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 That
I was
is
pretty
ridiculous.
sure. I just
in
thought that would be
in 3.5
extra
you could
funny.
die from positive energy overflow, if and only if you were in the positive energy plane, or fighting a
I was pretty sure.
positive energy elemental.
Yeah.
Alright, so everyone heals for 13 points of damage, which I think brings everyone but Silera up to max.
Yeah.
Silera should be pretty
Yep.
close. No, about halfway.
A little
Alright.
over half.
Do you want to move, Dorban?
Yeah. Dorman will ask everybody. What are we doing with the young boy? We're just gonna leave him unconscious up here while we go deal with this? Should we tie him up?
I think that's all we got time for right now. Maybe? Do we have
Take his
rope or
legs.
something? Well,
I mean, I got rope.
the other thing is, if this building does collapse, he's fucked if we tie him. But
Yeah.
if he comes to and the building's coming down, he might have a shot at getting out.
Yeah. I say we just leave him. I think that's probably the best for now. I
Well,
don't feel great about it, but
Well, bad options, right? We
Yeah.
don't have the time.
yeah, we gotta deal with this now. Or way more will be dead.
Yeah.
Bell, it is your turn.
All right. Bell is going to sort of step up onto the altar. He's crawling sort of like a lizard, like almost like I think last time I described him almost as like a dragon that's demonic. And he's just
Right.
gonna like work his way up onto the altar, and he's just gonna like stand on two legs to sort of like meet the eye of this statue,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna stare into its eyes and then just scratch the fuck out of its face.
Yes.
All right, give me an attack check. Sorry, an attack roll.
Terrifying. I've only had awful things happen to somebody who messes with the chapel.
Oh,
the awful thing.
Oh my god.
Alright.
There go all your good rolls for the session.
her
Yeah.
head is gone.
Neat.
So-
Jesus.
I think
You
stone
take
has a
your
hardness
claw.
of 5.
You take a swing at it, and as you do, it destroys the head, shattering into 1,000 pieces that sprinkle against the wall. And from inside, you see a black, inky liquid start to pour from the neck and
no.
overflows and just pours over the body as if it were bleeding.
Well,
Give me a
I
will
would
save.
not have done that.
A will save?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the deity's chapel. What did you expect?
Bell,
Would a D4 help?
Probably
so.
not.
Bell, you hear something that doesn't quite fit the place where you're at, and also doesn't sound quite right. From inside the statue, just as spouts of blood continue to flow out. In rhythm with that flow, you hear thump, thump, thump. As if a beating heart were inside the statue. Beats once, twice, thrice. And with every beat, you hear it louder and louder until the only thing you can hear is that heartbeat.
Okay, well that's my turn. I got
I'm not-
nothing left.
I'm not done.
Oh,
I am
Oh, there's
not
more?
done.
Oh,
Here
wait,
comes-
wait,
You
there's
are.
more!
Oh,
But
wait,
wait,
there's more.
Okay, here comes the effect.
You heard something like this heart. It doesn't quite sound like a human heart. You've heard it this sound somewhere else, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And that kind of dissonance between what you know and what you're missing is just building up in the back of your head just as much as the sound is
Oh,
building
God.
in your ears.
I know exactly what it is.
You are currently terrified of that thing. Unnaturally so.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That being said, that is going to be the turn. Sigis,
Mhm.
it is your turn.
Shit, the
sorry,
clans
before-
are coming.
Before, because that is the end of the round. You're going to hear one last echoing thunder. And the rumbling is going to reach its apex. And then very, very dryly cut off. And just as it does, you see a final crack spawn from your left, Dorban, cracking all the way across the middle of the chapel, reaching the base of the statue. And then the rumbling is gone. Sigis, it is your turn.
Well,
Whatever
I
they
don't
were
like
doing,
that.
we completed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Well, we might have a time again now, I guess.
Yeah. This will be great. So do we also see this black goo happening?
From where you
To Bell.
are, yeah, you can see a little bit of the black goo.
He's right
forming.
at the edge of my vision. So
Sure, you can see some of the
don't
black
know.
goo sort of glinting, reflecting some of the light from probably, I don't know if Red or Salera has a torch or kind of.
I am a
I got
source
an
of light.
I have an iron stone.
You can
So-
see the light reflecting off of that liquid, and it wasn't there before.
I'm gonna point and be like, "What the fuck is that?" And
What?
Belrith broke the statue. Apparently it bleeds. I mean, you're not usually supposed to mess with a deity's temple. There's a
Yeah.
specific process that you need to be going through whenever taking care of an evil temple, and Bell just decided to destroy the statue. He seems not okay currently.
Well, I'm glad I didn't spit on a feet or whatever those things are. I was thinking about it, but I didn't because I was pissing myself.
Yeah. I am going to load my crossbow. That is what I'm going to do.
All right.
And I'm going to wait for more information.
All right,
and
Salera?
Probably a
Yeah.
good decision, to be honest.
Can I see? I mean,
You can see the reflection of the light on the liquid.
okay. So
Actually, hang on. You can actually
Dark
see.
vision.
You can see
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
she,
I
has, she has
You have
vision.
dark vision. You can actually see the liquid pouring.
right. Okay. So I am not paying attention to that because I am still trying to get myself together, and I'm finally starting to realize where I am. And I look around, and everybody looks okay, and then I see Robin, and without even thinking, and without
Oh,
even
no.
paying attention to anything else,
Dorban's gonna stop her if she tries to move past him.
I am gonna attempt, but obviously fail because Dorban run over.
All right.
Robin.
Dorban.
Red will
no, actually,
assist if he
Salera.
can.
give me an acrobatics as you're trying to move past Orbit.
What's funny is she might be able to do it without any issue.
Yeah, it's
I don't
CMD, right?
Yeah, I don't have a very high CMD.
Acrobatics is your first skill.
Yep.
should be.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
path
Nope,
is
I
she?
stop her.
Alright.
There
I
you
won.
go.
Solera, as you try to move past Dorban, he sort of sees you moving towards the chapel, puts a hand on your chest and pushes you back.
And I just start like hitting him, like, get out of my way, get out of my way.
No, little one. We have a mission to do here. We have to complete it first. We will save him. Do not worry.
Alright, Red,
So there,
it is your turn.
Solera, I know he was important to you, but there's nothing we can do for him right now. We gotta make sure we find the others. What you say their names were? Chew something, and the raptor. We gotta find them too, and I think whatever this demon chick was trying to do, she's finished it. So we need to get this sorted right quick. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot more people than just Robin here who are in trouble. And my family, your family included. We can't leave this.
And I just sigh, and then tears start welling in my eyes because I know that he's right.
Alright, Red, it is your turn.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Red's just basically continuously swearing. Alright, I'll go scout ahead. So he'll move.
We'll follow behind you. I'll finish getting Solera up in tip-top shape as we go.
He'll move his first 30 feet to there, and then roll
Give me a perception
stealth,
check. Oh.
stealth and perception.
Sure. You can do both.
Oh wait, if I'm moving stealthily, I can't go full speed, can I?
Exactly.
No.
Half.
There you
Okay,
go,
so
half.
then I will get to there and roll stealth and perception because that would be
Sure.
double move. No, not ability checks, skills. How long have I been doing this and I still get that wrong?
It's funny because we get to see you do everything you're doing right now.
Yep.
Oh right, it's visible to all. That's
Yep.
good
Yeah.
stealth.
Yeah,
Except the
it is.
GM, which
That's
is
a good
the
stealth.
weirdest thing.
That is
Oh,
weird.
that's funny.
It's to prevent spam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you
Oh,
would go
goodness.
insane with how much spam there is.
Those high
Alright,
rolls.
you are very silently sneaking around the corner and into the next corridor. What you hear, you don't really see anything out of place. You hear the faint echo of a voice. Two voices. Mumbling something? No. Perhaps they're shouting, but they're shouting very far from where you are. We hear an echo. Very hard to tell the words apart.
Okay.
Alright, Dorban, it is your turn.
I will move over next to Silera and touch her with the wand.
That's
There's
the
another
good
9.
touch.
Yeah.
Hey.
He boops her snoot.
I think you
Yeah.
literally
Oh,
put her
that's
at
cool.
exact max.
Nice. Nice
thought-
work.
Thought my
I mean, Robert does know how to play a healer very well, so yeah, fucking on the dot, max out.
Belle, it is your turn. As you stand there,
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
remind
say.
you, you have an unnatural fear settling inside of you.
He
your hand-
fucking leaves.
Yeah, your hand that just
Oh.
struck the head is stained with this black liquid, and you can see it. Sort of looks like blood, but not human blood. It just looks too black to be human. But yeah, as you were.
Yeah, well, he is unnaturally terrified, but he doesn't want anybody to know about it, so he's just gonna fucking go over here. And because he's like, I did what I came here to do, sort of. We got more shit to do, so we better go do that shit. That's basically what's going through his head. And he's like not gonna say anything. He's gonna appear to be like in a bit of a rush for multiple reasons, and he's just gonna come around the corner and almost run through Red, but stop.
All right.
Do I notice anything odd?
He
Bell,
is going to try and bluff
give me a
that,
bluff check. Yeah, give me a bluff check
Yeah.
because you're trying to keep your composure.
Yeah.
Not even
he-
close.
No.
He looks. It's very. No, hang on.
Frantic.
No. Because Dorban, you're looking at a demon face of a
I
quadruped.
got
That's true.
penalties.
You have
Yeah.
technically a 10 penalty, which is.
He does meet it.
Yeah,
you-
which
you
meter
do
beat,
it.
so.
I'll give you this much. You can tell that he is unsettled. You're not certain if it's. He is rushing towards something, he's running away from something, he just remembers something. He seems unsettled. Like, there's something pressing going on. Sigis, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to. Sorry, I was just grabbing some water. I'm going to follow these guys up the hall. I am also, for what it's worth, going to stealth. We will see how
I
that
don't know if
goes.
it matters because Bella just ran up here.
Yeah, Bell is
Oh.
not in that mindset.
I mean, it's not gonna matter when I start moving.
I was gonna say, Red would also signal to you guys that there were two voices I heard echoing down the corridor. It sounds like there's a way off, but they're this way. And with that, I will be off the computer because I'm driving.
Right? So somebody else is
I'm just
have to do
gonna
the roll for them.
follow up and be ready to respond.
Gotcha.
Alright. Celera, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Robin one more time. I'm just gonna see Dorban behind me and roll my eyes just a little bit, and then I'm gonna move.
You'll see a very reassuring expression on his face, kind of a, I understand your pain, but we have to.
And I'm gonna go here.
Which probably
then
looks
can I-
like a standard dwarf resting bitch face.
Yeah, probably.
And
Like, kind of impatient.
Can I- do a perception.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check. You want to see if you find or hear, sense or smell something. You do hear a little bit of the echo of a couple of voices down the way. You can't make out anything that they're saying, but you can tell that there's a little bit of a discussion going on. All right, Red.
Yep.
it is your turn.
Red will again move forward, having kind of given up the pretense of stealth at this point. He's just gonna go for moving up to where that door in the other room was that the wizard went down a couple sessions ago.
All right.
And he will kind of stand guard there and wait for the rest of the party.
All right.
I don't think it's worth perceptioning again because I think I'm gonna get the same thing until we go through the door.
All right. If you don't want to roll, don't roll. Dorban, it is your turn.
Alright. Time to hustle up.
Thump, 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 thump.
Dum, 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 dum.
You actually have a movement speed of 30?
Yeah.
Oh, Right,
Traveler,
Traveler domain.
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 Yeah. OP.
and protection domain, which gives me a +1 to all of my saves.
Nice. All right.
That will eventually scale up to +5.
Dorban,
Hell
you
yeah.
you hustle. You move past all of your friends and companions, reaching the main area, the main hall, in this floor. Sorry. Bell, it is your turn now.
Bell is going to dart past everyone and down the stairs.
All right. Can you
That
go
is one
back to
move.
where you started and measure out how much movement you just used?
So that's a single move.
That's a single move. All right.
That's a single.
I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna move you to the next map. I need to move stream view. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At this point, you have used 20 feet of your movement.
The second movement,
The second
right?
move, yeah.
Okay.
And at that point in the stairs is where your next step is sort of at an angle from the previous step in the stairs. There's a 30-degree angle inclination on the floor in front of you, as the entire floor that you're going to be moving into is slanted the downwards to the east. Downhill.
Okay. Well, he is quadrupedal, so it's a little bit easier for him to walk on that incline a bit. So he's gonna move the 10 feet there and then finish his movement there. He can balance with the tail, balance with his wings, all that shit.
As you bend the corner, you're gonna see at the end of the hallway a sort of familiar face, at least one that you've seen before. You see the mage that you fought.
Have I?
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, I
No,
haven't.
No, we have. Oh.
I
no,
haven't.
no, you haven't.
I
No.
thought he had.
No, he didn't,
Nope.
because he rushed into the battle afterwards. He was upstairs.
Oh yeah, he was still.
You see a scholarly-looking woman, albeit scantily clothed, and she's holding with both hands a wand. She seems to be shaking as she's holding it, and she raises it up towards you. No, don't come here. Between her teeth. Sigis, it is your turn.
All right. Well, now that Dorbin is in between me and the unknown, I will continue up behind him. And I will make a perception, I guess?
Sure, give me a
Just
perception.
see what I hear, because I'm just straining, because I'm super stressed. And there's demons coming out of the walls, and wizards whose spellbook I really want, trying to murder me. And the whole building's coming around, down on my ears.
You hear much quieter than what was heard before by the others. You hear a little bit of a mumble echoing from downstairs, but you can't make out what they're saying. Just sort of like a... That's about it. It's just a whisper in there.
Alright, I think I'm going to just
to clarify,
hold up here and ready to support whatever
Right.
happens.
you do hear the thump, 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 thump of a quadrupedal bell rushing down a set of stairs. But
Okay.
aside from that, you hear the mumbling. Salera,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
I am going. Go to here. And I'm gonna ask the boys if they want me to move ahead of them, or if y'all want me to just follow your lead. However you, cause I can double move or I can, whatever.
I think
Where-
double moving's okay since we
Okay.
have the bell in between whatever's down there and us.
Okay. So that's not quite a there. It's a little less than a double move, but whatever. That'll be my turn.
Right. Give me just 1 second, because next is going to be Larry's turn. And that means we're going to be officially in combat again.
Hey,
Need to get the Marinara timer. There.
Hooray,
Uh,
combat.
don't
Yay.
forget, Red and Bell have protection from evil.
Oh, I gotta turn
How
that
long
on in my
does
sheet
that
then.
last?
It lasts minutes per level.
So,
So
it'd
3
probably be
minutes.
2 more.
So, no, we have way more than that. It's been 4 rounds, so we have 28 more rounds of protection from evil.
Okay.
I've been
Yeah.
keeping
Yep.
track.
Someone's
Hell
gotta.
yeah.
Someone
Alright.
needs to take that on in red sheet then.
Bell, you're gonna
I
see
got it.
Lyra
Thanks.
as you keep approaching, raise her wand, and you can tell that she's still shaking. She points it at you with a swing of her arm and wrist, and you see a mirage, a heat mirage sort of flying through the air straight at you, striking you unerringly for 5 points of damage.
Got it.
She's sort of standing there, and you can see her legs are sort of shaking underneath her. Red, it is your turn.
All right. So Red, having seen Belle run down the stairs, is like, well, best of luck, Dorwin. And then charges on down after everyone else. So he should probably have enough movement to get himself down there and see the wizard, I think.
You're going straight down the stairs?
Yep.
All right. Let me tell you exactly how much. It's gonna be 15. Oop. Layer. Gonna move. Oh right, you're not on roll 20, right? I was trying to find your thing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna take.
There you go.
All right. Turn. 16.03. All right. 5, 20, 30 down the stairs. So one move action leaves you at the bottom of the stairwell. You're almost right behind Belle.
Oh shit!
And
What's up?
Belle's immune to whatever actually affected him.
No, it was a one magic missile. Should be
No,
fine.
before that, the statue thing.
The terror?
Oh.
Protection from evil stops that.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy.
well, we'll see why that happened later and why it
I mean,
did affect him.
I know why it happened. I think.
That being said, Red, you are just behind Belle. Red, you're just behind Belle, and at the end of the corridor, you can see the mage that struck you earlier the day with a burning hands.
Well, isn't it a fancy seeing you down here again, miss? I think you should put that wand away because I don't imagine you're gonna get too far. And he'll roll an intimidate check to try and get her to chill the fuck out.
Hey.
Sure.
She's
Can someone
already quaking in her boots.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
someone
well,
roll intimidate? Belle is
Considering that, yeah, he's
That's a
specifically
28.
Right.
Oh. try
Holy
to-
shit!
She might die right here.
You
She's-
see her
he's spec-
drop to
Scared
one
to
knee.
death.
You see her drop to one knee, and she's still holding onto the wand. She sort of looks down the corridor and then looks back at you and goes, "I can't, I can't." And she holds the wand with both hands.
What do you mean you can't?
And she's just aiming at you with the wand.
All right. Well, he'll move another up.
You want to move as far up as you
Belle
can,
can't get caught in a burning hands. Yeah.
right? Sorry, what did
Don't
you
really
say about
mind
the
where.
burning hands?
Yeah, he just wants to get away from Belle so he doesn't get caught in another AoE because he
Okay.
knows that she can do that,
Right.
and that'll be that.
Sure, you can move all the way over here. That being said, it's going to be Durbin's turn.
Durbin.
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 It is your turn.
All right, so after reading it, he only gets a +2 to the save. He's not immune to it. That's my bad.
Okay.
I'm mixing up the
Okay.
5e and the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
ones, so that's my bad. All right, Dorbin's going
Pathfinder
to.
makes you immune to possession.
Yeah. Dorman, I'll go ahead and move down.
All right. That was.
It's a full move to get to where this current square I'm in.
Okay. Do that. Delta timer. Move Dorban. Next map. View next map.
And then there were
That
two.
is 15 feet.
All right.
Before you move, hang on. Give me 1 sec.
Yep.
Turn.
3.
Yep. 3.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right. Move along as you wish.
All right. 5, 10, 15. And that'll be my turn.
All right. In that case, Bell, it is going to be your turn again.
Bell is going to take an extract out of his belongings with his tail as a swift action. He is then going to move to here because he knows that there's a trap in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not going to continue.
All right.
So he's going to stand there. He's going to ready an action to drink the extract if she fires a magic missile at him.
All right.
Is it shield?
And yeah, it's shield. And he's just gonna like I don't know if he's gonna throw an intimidation because I don't think he needs to at this point. So he's just going to stand there menacingly, I guess.
All right.
And yeah.
Walk upstairs then. Sigis, it is your turn.
I was muted. I'm going to continue around here, and I guess I can double move past Silera, and
Okay,
then
give me 1 sec.
I-
Because that was 5, 10, 15,
That's
20,
okay.
25, 30.
I'm at 35, so I am double
35.
moving.
Yeah, okay. Need to view over here and screen view over here. Oh, wrong token. Back. I'm goofed. There we go. That would be 20 feet of your movement. You have 10 more. You can make it at the bottom of the stairs, right behind Dorban.
Sure, I will do that.
Alright.
And then I'll see
You see what you see.
this whole thing.
Yep.
I'll see what I see.
I've described it plenty of times. That is your entire turn, however. Salera, it is your turn.
All the way down.
Okay. Just give me 1
As far as
second.
I can.
Finally, everyone's just downstairs now. We don't have
Makes it
initiatives
For ya.
split between the two. Gonna do these. Token.
Okay, so
That'll
that
be
was
20 feet of movement.
okay.
You have 10
so...
more, you can get to where Sigus is, and then you can take another move.
Okay.
To unpause the timer. Let me move.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at for a moment. Can I do a check? I don't think I was ever down.
No, you never made it down here. Give me a perception check. Alright.
Damn.
You're gonna hear the following things. One is that there's a noise similar to... It sounds like something is being churned, ground to dust in a very mechanical, but at the same time, like, rustic way. It sort of sounds like bones being crushed. In front of you, you see at the very back of the hallway, you see Lyrie. You've seen her before. The room around you the walls have deep, not carved, but it looks like something with massive claws rent the stone around here. The four statues on the alcoves, each of them show quite a bit of damage. That matches the kind of claw size that you would expect from the walls. Some of them look quite damaged by time as well. Aside from that, there is not much of direct interest or that you're being able to pick up. That being said, you do see that Lyrie is down to one knee, holding the wand, pointing it at Bell, with both hands sort of shaking. You'll still have the rest of your movement.
If I, oh, I'm double moved.
Yep, you double
Kidding.
moved.
And then so I could move here, and that would be the end.
All right.
Because I have to go around.
Hey, Belle, do you want to drink that potion?
Is she shooting me?
He's pointing the one at you, and you see the mirage start to form in front of her.
Alright. As it hits me, it does nothing.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Holds her hand, the one in her hand. No. Red, it is your turn. Red? Oh.
So, Red, seeing that she's still on the offensive for some reason.
Yeah, she seems to be holding her spot.
Alright. Look, lady, we know there's a trap on the thing right here. So, we're not really gonna go for that old song and dance. Why don't you just come out here? Your missiles aren't gonna do a whole lot once we fill you with knives. So I will ask you this one last time. Put down your weapons and let's talk this out.
No, I can't. I don't understand. I can't. Please just die or leave.
Well, that's not happening. And
That's gonna be the end of your turn, my dude.
Yeah.
Corbin, it is your turn.
Alright. Of course, he's so far up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Actually, I'll move to there and cast Bull Strength on him.
Boy!
Let's go.
That's for minutes per level, right?
Just a
Or is it
reminder,
what?
the columns in that room can be walked through.
Oh.
Oh.
I still made it with the 30
We
feet,
all knew
so
that.
I'm fine. Yes, it is minutes per level.
All
So you
right,
have it for
Holy fuck.
3 minutes.
30 rounds.
Jesus
30 rounds.
Christ.
Kinda.
This is so dumb.
Plus
I love
4
you.
strength.
I love you.
Yeah.
This is so dumb. It's an enhancement bonus, right?
Yes.
Perfect. It stacks
That-
with everything I have.
That's it, the end of your turn, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right, Belle, it is your turn.
Go.
Bella's gonna. Hold on. What's Bella's acrobatics? It is a 5. Okay, so without rolling, he can hop over and land here.
Yep, you can take 10 on the acrobatics.
And he's just gonna stare at Lyrie and say, "Relinquish your wand."
As you say that, Belle, from where you're standing, you can give me a perception check, actually.
Okay. Boopity boop. That's 20.
Yay.
You can hear from your right down the hallway. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Do with that. as
Sounds
you
like
will.
one of those dogs,
Yeah.
he thinks. It doesn't sound like, because it's like grinding bones, like you mentioned before, right?
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't sound like bones being ground in a mortar and pestle, because he's an alchemist. He knows what that sounds like.
No, it
Definitely.
sounds like bones being destroyed by the maws of a massive dog.
Gotcha.
A massive
He-
nut?
They're pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah. So Belle's going to look to the right for a moment and then look back to Lyrie and stare her down until she puts down the wand. And that's going to be his turn.
Alright. Sigus, it is your turn.
Oh, Bell seems to have this in hand. I'm going to move into the room here,
Alright.
and I'm going to just closely examine these statues. I believe it's the ones over there that came to life, but I just want to quickly
Mhm.
check
Sure.
it out, looking
Give
for
me-
additional traps and such.
Alright, give me a perception check. And while you're at it, a knowledge history.
Yes. I'll give you knowledge histoire.
Nice.
You don't spot anything that would tell you that these statues might come to life or any kind of trap that would be triggered by them. However, you do recognize that whatever remains of the bottom halves of most statues, the footwear and the robes that they are wearing are typical from, or, well, what you would assume or has been theorized to be typical attire for the Thassanone Empire.
My
Thassanone
favorite empire.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You still have your standard action.
Okay. Just wondering how to support.
Alright, that's going to be the end of
Oh,
your
sorry.
turn.
Yeah, that's the timer.
Salera, it is your turn.
Perfect.
I am going to 5-foot step. I'm gonna shoot my bow at her.
Alright,
Let's fuck this.
give me
No.
give me an attack. With
Belle, do you?
Well, there's partial cover is all. And also you get a -4 from shooting because I'm also in combat. It's a really bad shot. That's all.
Or you could start singing.
Okay. But okay.
But I mean, if you want
It's
to
a
shoot her,
-8
shoot her.
to
No.
hit right now.
Okay,
all.
that's actually good to know. Then,
Yeah.
knowing
yeah,
that,
you
I'm
know.
going to not do that. And I am going to sing instead because I'm gonna save my shots.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
important.
Hell yeah.
Why does it say 0 for?
Frequency 0. That is new. I have no idea what that is. That being
Okay.
said,
Weird.
that is going to be the end of your turn.
Yes.
And before we begin Lyrie's turn, which song would you like me to play?
Oh hell yeah.
There is a
Oh,
new song, by the way.
Play the new song.
Play the new song? Okay,
I'm
we
ready.
need to
Surprise
find
me
out
with-
if the volume is too loud or not.
I'm excited to see
Is
what
it
you
the
have.
new song? Is this a song that we recently heard?
No?
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if you just added another one for her or if you added the ones from
No, I
2
added
weeks
one
ago
that wasn't
Friday.
even in the list.
I am so excited. And also,
Yes.
I hope it's a Halloween spoopy song.
No. But it is sort of a weird take on a song. Alright, so Belle, you're gonna see Lyrie sort of trying to crawl away from you. Her legs failing to give her strength to stand up.
Oh shit.
She is provoking AOO from you if you want to take it.
Did she drop her wand?
No.
I'm gonna make a CMB to steal it.
Hmm.
You might be able to make her drop it. Like,
I'll give
whack
it.
her hand or something.
No, because
There's also disarm.
You can
But-
do disarmed. You
Yeah.
can't replace a CMB for an AOO. You actually need other things for that.
Is there a feat?
No, I think
Huh?
you need to do some.
I thought you
Thought
could
you
do
could.
any CMB
No, I
with
think-
attack of op.
I think you need the improved version to do that on an attack of opportunity, don't you? So that you don't trigger your own AOO.
I mean,
I'll give it
I
to
think
you.
it
I'll
was
give it to you for future reference because it makes things more interesting.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your CMB to steal.
Wow. Oh,
No.
I'm not fatigued anymore, so that should be higher.
It doesn't matter because she is wielding it in one hand. She does get a bonus against steal. The same.
Okay.
Which is going to make
Okay.
it very hard for you to take it off her hand.
Okay.
If you check the steal maneuver,
Oh.
things that are wielded and things that are warning the hand are really fucking hard to take off.
Gotcha.
Especially rings, for instance.
Yeah, rings would be retarded difficult. Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
definitely a thing.
So
Okay.
steal is the only one that's actually a standard action to do.
Ah,
Oh, so I can't steal.
no.
I have to disarm then.
Right. What would be your final check then?
The final
Without your
check,
fatigue and
fatigued.
whatever.
Fatigued imparts a -2 penalty, so that would be a 16 for a disarm.
All right. In that case, you manage to smack her arm, and she sort of almost loses her balance. But in doing so, she lets go of the wand to put her open palm in the floor, and she keeps crawling away, leaving the wand behind.
Good.
All right. You hear from around the corner. Red, it is your turn.
Well, Red, having a +7 or so to acrobatics, realizes that he can also just jump over the trap and will go and kind of put himself with Bell between him and wherever that laughter is coming from and roll some sort of a check, like perception-wise.
Sure.
He'll say,
Just an
he
FYI,
will
if you place yourself between Bell and whatever is the source of it, you'll be on the other side of the trap and in the middle of the corridor.
he's trying. Sorry, he's not trying to. He's trying to get, if he can, so that you know how that hallway is across. He wants to not be standing in the middle of that cross with where someone can charge up to him.
You
basically.
There's
cannot.
really no
Bell
option.
is in
Oh.
the only spot that's a thing.
Okay, well then, he in that case, then he will just.
Can you
stand
disarm
by-
the trap?
I don't think so.
Okay.
My disarm's not good. I'll probably just trigger it.
Alright.
So he'll just hop over the trap and wait behind Bell.
You can't.
right-
You
The
can't.
trap is right behind Bell.
Yeah,
Oh,
You
Bell
have to wait
is-
before the trap.
yeah. Bell
It's
is in
trap
the one
space.
spot.
Yeah.
Bell and then the T.
all right. Well, then he will stand on the other side of the trap and prepare to aid another for the next person who wants to get over the trap, because I know my
All
acro
right.
is probably better than most.
Dorvin,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Huh.
Oh, I forgot
Not
to
really
put
a-
it on loop.
Oh god.
Oh.
Dorban, knowing that he is awful at jumping, is just gonna chill here.
Somebody needs to throw the dwarf.
Yeah, the
Alright.
only person with that kind of strength is already across.
Bell, it is your turn.
Actually,
Could I pull out my 10-foot pole and see if I could like jam it into the trap so the pressure blade doesn't trigger?
Sure. You made a disable device check. We're gonna pause the timer
Alright.
and give it the
Oh
reset.
god, here we go.
timer.
Here we go.
It's better than my acrobatics.
You trigger the trap.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Jam it into the pressure
Bell,
plate trigger.
you hear behind you the and then the portcullis drops behind you, leaving you
Oops.
stranding on the other side.
See if you can find a lever on that side.
Got you for 3 minutes.
I don't
bad.
wanna point fingers
Alright.
here, but I will mention
Bell.
that it was your character that fucked this up last too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bell, it is your
I mean,
turn.
nobody else is gonna fucking do it. I'll do it.
Bell is going to take a 5-foot step to C.
Give me just 1 second as I move things into the right layer. There's way too many things that I need to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
As you see this creature gnawing on the spinal cord of a very much destroyed torso, where just the bones remain, and the head seems to be left intact. And they are gnawing and trying to get every little bit of marrow out of those bones. And they stop the moment they see you, and they lift their head, their ears perked up.
All right. So swift action. I'm going to receive the Cure Light Wounds potion from my bag.
Right?
Going to drink it as a move action because I have quick drinker, fast drinker.
Yep.
Gonna get some of the damage that I took back.
Alright.
Then I'm going to
Standard left.
standard action. Yeah, I'm gonna standard to total defense.
Alright. Tigis, it is your turn.
Well, there's a piece of iron in between Sigus and Cole. I am going. Can I even see? Okay.
Just a clarification. The side that separates red from the center of the trap, the bars have been bent aside, some of them broken, and there's just enough room for somebody to reach in. A smaller creature might be able to sneak in through that hole.
Oh yeah. I really don't. I'm going to take a 5-foot step closer, and I'm going to examine the trap to see if I can see any indication of where it would be controlled from.
You can't really
see if
tell
there's
from
any
here.
signs.
No, you can't really tell.
No?
From here. You would need to be next to the trap in order to analyze it.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be your turn.
That's it.
Salera.
Yeah. Sorry.
It is gonna be your turn now.
So I have. So can I not move past the trap now?
No, there's an iron portcullis separating you and Belle.
Ugh. Okay. For future reference, though, I have a 7 to acrobatics. Would I be able to
Yes, you would be
You
able
can
to
jump across
over.
it, no problem.
Yeah.
jump right through without?
You literally need a 5 to jump across it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. Well then, I guess I can't really do anything. I'm gonna. I guess I'll move to here. And I'm gonna just ready my bow just in case. Not a whole lot else I can do.
You literally won't be able to see anything, just heads up.
So that's my turn.
Alright. Belle, you're gonna see Lyrie stand back up and take one step further away from you. And as she does, she starts chanting something.
Can I spellcraft? Wait, hold on. Do I have a rank in spellcraft? I should. Yeah, I do. Because she might be chanting a spell.
Yeah, she seems to be chanting a spell. Give me a spellcraft. Alright. Well, you're gonna know what it is, but it's about to hit you. Is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second. I want to double check if I actually need to roll to attack or if it's a. What's it? Conversion. Yeah, I need to roll.
Attack roll?
I need to do an attack roll. Give me 1 sec. Ooh. What's your AC?
30?
30?
Yeah, I have a shield spell and I'm in total defense.
Okay, no. You see her chant a spell. It creates an orb of black and like a bluish white. And as she sort of manages this orb, it starts to compress, and it creates a beam that goes straight to you, hits the shield and is deflected. Sorry, what is your touch AC? This is a ray.
My touch AC is significantly lower. It is a 14. No, 18, because I'm total defense.
Okay, so it does actually hit you.
Oh shit, okay.
Also, isn't the hole in the gate big enough for a medium-sized creature? Because didn't we pull a medium-sized creature through it?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Wait,
no, you
what?
managed to pull one medium-sized creature through, but that was an unconscious medium-sized creature, and you sort of fucked them up when you did.
Yeah.
A small creature can jump in and out. A medium creature would have to squeeze through.
Gotcha.
Bell, you're getting hit with this ray that sort of circumvents your shield and strikes you in your shoulder, and you start feeling sort of cold, and then your muscles sort of atrophying from it.
Please not be Ray of
It's
Enfeeblement.
such
It's
It's
ray
ray
of
of
enfeeblement.
enfeeblement.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
I need to double check what her. Okay. You take
Do you have the +2 deflection bonus, or does that not help?
No,
Deflection is touch, I think.
His touch, yeah, but it won't
So
help you.
that means I'd be
It
at
won't help you.
20.
I
Oh,
couldn't.
shit,
I
really? She
couldn't
rolled
beat
higher than
30, but she rolled really high.
Okay.
She rolled an 18 on the die. She's gonna.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna take a 4 penalty to strength.
Okay.
Oh. So she just undid my full strength.
Yep,
Yeah.
essentially. Give
Alright,
me.
Ray of
Sorry, give me a
Enfeeblement's-
fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
And you get a +2 resistance to it, I'm pretty confident.
Yeah,
No.
I believe so.
No. She's not evil.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty good though.
All right, you're gonna take a 2 penalty to strength instead of 5.
Gotcha.
And it's gonna last for 4 rounds.
Oh.
Okay, so I will. set it
Not
here.
evil, just misunderstood.
Okay.
Alright, Alright, so you're gonna
Honestly.
hear the laughter sort of start to die down a little bit. And you're gonna hear some very loud footsteps. Heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball. And Belle, you're gonna see a woman of stark white hair, marred with blood. Her face is sort of covered in tribal patterns with blood. Her hands, both of them, red, as if her entire skin had been ripped off, with veins of pure orange like lava flowing through them. She's holding in one hand a bastard sword, holding it over her shoulder. Only I could select her token after seeing all that. She's
Doesn't
gonna look
scan,
at
it
you,
must
give
be
you a
free.
smile as she sort of wipes some of the blood off of her mouth. Says, "Boy, get him." All right, Red, it is your turn.
Red would actually. First question: does the 10-foot pole provide any assistance when disabling the device, or does that make it harder?
No, it just let him trigger the trap from 10 feet away.
All right. Red would like to. I think, unless I can use Escape Artist, I think he would like to try to spend his turn disabling the trap.
Sure, give me a disable device check.
Question before I do that though, will that make the portcullis stuck and down?
It should be. Could. I'm not saying it will, but you could be able
Well,
to. With
if
it.
he's disabling the pressure plate, it would not affect the swords or the portcullis.
You would be
Yeah.
disabling the trigger of the trap. the trap has already been triggered, which means it's gonna keep going.
Yeah, it'll keep going, but then it'll reset. So that wouldn't. Okay, yeah. Anyway, that's all I can really do right now.
Yeah.
So he'll try to disable the pressure plate since it's already been triggered. Nope.
Go.
You try, but there's no case. It just doesn't do anything. You try to manage the pressure plate into getting stuck, but when you do, you hear the click, 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 and then you see the statues start to aim at you.
Ugh. And in that case, he will take use his move action and get the heck back.
All right.
He's like, no.
Just to
no, thank
clarify, the statues aiming at you would be while you're attending the pressure plate, because your hands are in the square of the pressure plate.
Oh, I thought you meant like they turned.
No, they are aiming at whatever's
Not
inside
sentient.
the
That'd be
square.
terrifying.
Like,
Yeah.
no, like,
Your
I thought
arms
I'd
are
made-
about to get chopped off, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I thought
I
I'd
also
made
got that.
I thought I had made it worse, and I was like, oh no.
Piss them off,
okay, yeah.
Sandy.
In that case, he will just stand there because I don't think I have a move equivalent right now that I can
All right,
probably help.
that is going to be your turn then, because that is the timer. Belle, you're about to get pounced on by this creature as it charges you. And I have no doubt they are going to fail their attack, because there is no fucking way they can hit a AC
Bosun,
of 30.
shut up.
Nat
You know you're
20,
gonna roll
nat
nat 20s.
20,
Yeah,
nat
you're gonna
20.
nat 20. I'm not even fucking. Like, don't.
No,
Please fucking.
it's not a
no.
nat 20.
Okay, good.
Um,
It was a 19. Don't worry about it.
no,
They
it was
criminalized
14 on
20.
the die.
Okay, that's still enough to hit most people.
Yeah.
That would have hit everyone but you. That being
Yeah.
said, you get pounced on by
Actually,
this
my
creature.
AC is 21 right now.
What?
His AC's 21 right now.
Yeah, it
Red.
would hit everyone but
Yeah.
Belle.
They have
Oh,
a +7 to hit.
So this thing jumps at you, flying through the air, and goes to bite in your arm, and you manage to position yourself in such a way that the invisible shield sort of moves in front of it, and its mouth is sort of kept open around this invisible force. Dorban, it is your turn.
Another note to make: any evil summoned creature cannot attack us.
I don't think
people
they're
with
summoned
protection
though.
from evil.
They're not
Yeah,
summoned.
I just want to put that
Yeah.
out there just in case they summon something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is more of a preemptive thing, but seeing that Dorban didn't help. I mean, can I try with the 10-foot pole again, just to keep trying to disable this?
Sure.
And
Keep
before nat
going.
20.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really do, so. So disable device again?
Yep.
I mean, it's higher.
You tap it, and you hear the sort of an empty click. It goes like click, click, click. Anything else for your turn?
Triggering it again.
That's
Alright.
all I can do.
Belle, it is your turn.
Okay, so I just need to go ahead and my sheet isn't putting in the deflection bonus from the protection from evil, so I'm just gonna get rid of the buff because it's not working. And I'm just gonna set these up as flat +2 resistance to saves because that also wasn't working. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to debate whether or not I should charge the mage, and I feel like that's probably the sound reasoning, but Belle wouldn't focus on her. Belle would full attack this dog.
All right, give me
100%.
that full attack.
Alright, so we're gonna bite first, and then double claw.
Rip and tear, my
Ooh,
dude. Rip
all right.
and tear.
Damn.
The
That'll get
first
through that
two, actually, all of them are gonna connect.
Hell yeah.
Two of those were below a 10 for the record. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
Not good rolls.
Here comes the rend. Oh
Good
wait.
buffs.
You strike, you bite, and you rend. And as you do, this creature, weightless as it is, strikes against the walls, bouncing off and trying to stabilize itself midair.
no.
Sit.
Ziggy's, it is your turn.
Bad boy.
Sit, boy.
Sigus, you're out.
Ziggy's, your turn.
I.
Hey, why not like hit
Gonna-
these statues with acid or something?
Or actually try it in the gate. Maybe you can
Or
eat
the
away
gate.
at that.
Either one.
I can do that. So I'm gonna aim at the
Ooh.
gate on the other side.
Wait, you said you
yeah.
had open close. You want to try that? I don't know if it'll work, but I don't think.
If anything, I do have it, but if anything resists it, it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
work.
Never mind.
I will just use acid splash. I will throw a bit of acid at it.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage for it. Wow, it paused it at 0.000050, I think.
1 point of acid damage.
Alright,
Alright.
the acid starts to
Full damage.
bite through the metal.
Nice.
Well, that did something.
Alright.
Yeah.
Silera, it is your turn.
Can I not? I can't disable from where I am, right?
No,
No.
you would need to be next to it.
Wait.
Hey, Dorvin, can I borrow your pole?
I mean, sure.
Can I borrow it and try to use his pole
Sure.
to disable it?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Cause fuck this shit. I'm so done.
Okay,
and
guys, I'll just die solo again.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
it's a disabled device.
Yeah.
Disabled
I guess
device.
it's 2 damage.
Oh yeah, it is 2 damage because inspire.
Damn it.
You hear click,
God.
click, 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 click.
We'll get it eventually. 3 people trying. We'll get it.
We're all untrained too.
Yeah.
No, Oh yeah, technically I'm untrained, but it doesn't matter.
Alright, that is gonna be
Wait,
your turn,
quick
right?
question.
Go ahead.
I still can't move past it.
No, there is
No,
there's an
door
iron
on it,
portcullis. Also, sorry, I forgot. After Dorvin's turn ended, the statue's begun to skewer the empty air inside of the portcullis.
Thankfully, we know it's like what 3 turns of skewering, and then the thing drops.
Pretty much.
Okay. Then I hand the pole back to Dorvin, and I'm like, well, at least I tried.
Pass it here.
That's my
I'll
turn.
need it next turn, I think.
Oh,
I don't want to stick my hands in there with the slashing.
that makes sense.
Alright. You see, Bell, you see Lyrie start to summon an orb of acid and throws it at you, and it splashes against the incorporeal shield. Meanwhile, you see the white-haired lady sort of comb her hair with her bloody hand, fix it for a second, and then stretches, waiting for her dog to move out of the way. Red, it is your turn.
Well, I mean, what else can I do? We said the portcullis on the other side is like that one's fully intact, right?
Yeah.
Yep. The one on your side is big enough that you can fit through it squeezing.
Yeah. I would try that, but the problem is that I'm just gonna be stuck in there getting stabbed at, which doesn't seem
Yeah.
helpful.
Just keep trying.
Yeah, I'm
to
just
disable.
gonna keep trying to disable it.
Alright, give me a disable device check.
Go.
Or
We
Yeah.
could try and break them.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
like we could break the statues, and then the only thing we have to worry about is the floor plummeting underneath us.
yeah,
So we just can't stand on that square.
disable device again.
Hey.
That might do it.
You start
You might need to-
to play with it, and you hear like clack, clack, clack. And you think you got it, and the moment you let go, the platform goes like back into its normal position, over a little bit, tipping over, and then comes back and goes click
Ah.
and fixes itself. That is
I
gonna be your
don't know
turn.
what I just did.
Yeah, I think you almost got
Um,
it.
Bell, This
Mhm.
creature is gonna fly over you, provoking from you.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish to take an AOO.
I want to stop his movement, indeed.
You can't
Um.
really stop his movement because he's just moving. He's provoking.
Oh, okay.
It has a flight speed, so it flies over you. Alright, you're gonna
That'll do.
strike it quite hard.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Alright?
Now, are his strikes dealing as much damage as they should be?
No.
No,
it's
they're
got
they're
stupid
they're
DR.
not quite piercing through the creature's leather.
It should be dead, but it's not.
It's getting there.
We're
If
coming,
he
Bell.
had
We're coming.
some way of overcoming
trying.
his DR, then perhaps yes, it would be dead.
It'd be weird
that
for a
being
demon to
s-
have silver claws, though.
Yeah.
Same.
That is a +2 on an Amulet of Mighty Fists.
Alright.
Alright, I'm guessing an 18 does not hit you.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
By a large margin.
Okay. So the dog flies over you, whips its body back around, and tries to bite you on the back, and you manage to turn around and deflect its blow. And then as you turn back around, you see the woman starting to charge at you, both her hands on the bastard sword, leaping through the air to cleave at you.
Did you specifically say charge?
Yes.
Okay. I just needed to know because her having -2 AC is a big deal.
Yep.
Does a 27 hit you?
No.
You did not
Oh,
full
right, you have that
defense
30
last
AC.
turn.
I have 28 AC. If I full defense, I have 32.
Ooh.
Because the deflection bonus wasn't adding.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this cunt. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill her now.
Take
Can I
that.
double check
We'll
that
take
I'm
the
not
door.
forgetting anything?
Yeah.
I think you're good.
No, that's yeah. Fuck you. I'm eating your heart now. Let's go.
Man, that protection from evil is paying fucking dividends.
There's a reason I picked it up.
There's a reason you casted it on the frontliner as well.
Yeah.
Cast that shit on your frontliner now.
Alright. So, Soren, as I said,
Mm-hmm.
she leaps through the air. She leaps through the air in a charge and swings her bastard sword with both hands. And just as you're about to get cracked over the head with the blade, once more that invisible shield sort of protects your one blind side, giving you that little bit of extra AC that you needed. Dorbin, it is your turn.
All right.
And at this
I'm gonna give
point,
it another
because
shot.
you have tried enough times, what is your modifier?
-3.
You cannot
no.
make this check.
Unless I. Oh, I can't even that 20.
You can't make it.
Nope.
Fuck.
You're certain
You
that
can
it is
heal me without
impossible
healing
to
them.
block this thing as you are.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't taken any damage yet.
That's the opposite of a problem, Robert.
Well, no, I'm just saying that you gave that as an option for something I could do right now, and it's not anything I can do right now.
You could ready it. I don't know.
You
I don't
got
know
one
about
of you got one of them fancy cleric ghosty weapon things.
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a one.
That's magic damage too. Force damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't
Is
prepare
anyone
today.
better with a?
Oh rip.
I prepared silence instead.
Well, I mean, you could cast that. The
it's
cast
not
is
gonna-
over there.
I can't see the person, so I don't have line of effect.
Well,
Radius.
yeah, you could hit it on Bell or something.
Yeah, but then we can't communicate.
Oh, well.
True.
I'll just move over and just like hand the 10-foot pole to Cylera.
Yeah.
Oh, also to note, my 10-foot pole is collapsible. That's why
Oh,
I carry it around.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That way you guys didn't see just a giant 10-foot pole just sticking off me at all times.
That would have been really
Alright,
funny.
that is gonna be the end of your
Fishing
turn.
on every doorway.
Yeah.
Nice and do-
Yeah, that's my turn.
Give me 1 second. Alright. Her HP was off. Belle, it is your turn.
Belle is going to completely ignore the dog
All right.
And he is going to fully lay into Noelia.
All right.
100%. So,
Alright.
Holy
Hit
shit.
and a miss.
That's a real low. Damn.
okay, I'm gonna D4 that 12 because I don't give a fuck. And I
Alright,
don't know what
go
else I'd
ahead.
use it for.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So,
I mean,
Just an FYI,
She
you can
charged.
add it to the damage of the D4. Remember that you can use it for anything.
oh, I can straight up add it to damage.
Yeah, you
11's a
can.
lot though.
yeah.
What do you guys think? What does the table think?
I would say I don't think it's gonna. I don't think a 16 is gonna hit her.
Okay, so I'll just
Yeah.
straight up add a D4 damage. I'm rolling my IRL die, my fancy gold one.
Sure.
Nice.
That was a 4. I'll take it.
Alright. That is going to be then 25 points of damage that you strike at her.
8.
You can
That
see how.
did like 20% of her health, guys. I'm scared.
Oh.
Oh.
This is a level 3 encounter and she has like 100 health. Okay, pass.
She probably has DR.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
You'll see. You'll see. Is that the end of your turn?
That's a full attack. So.
Alright, then, Sigus, it is
I
your
mean,
turn.
Yeah.
You could 5-foot step
oh,
back.
yeah, 5-foot step. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sigus,
you're right.
it is
You're right.
your
You're
turn.
right. I was
Bring
just-
them
I was
so we
just
can all
thinking that.
see.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That would
You're
be
right.
amazing. I am going to, with him backing up, I am going to I'm going to just delay to cast. Ease if no. I'm going to delay and yeah.
How far are you delaying?
To cast Acid Dart if I see anyone turn the corner, fighting Bell.
Okay, so you're prepared.
Yes, I'm
Preparing an action.
preparing an action.
Alright.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Add a red icon on your token. Salura, it is your turn, and this
Sorry.
would be the third
Go ahead.
round. Sorry, fourth round. So your sword
Yes.
would be ending now.
Yes. Can
Re-up?
I'm gonna just re-up because my disable device is just crap.
What's your
so,
bonus to disable device?
3.
Yeah, 3.
You cannot make that check.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
can't
Oh.
make it either.
Oh.
I can't make it again either. Will
Wow.
fuck me.
I guess we're just waiting.
I don't like waiting.
Because
I
you've
don't
been
the door
like
trying
down.
for
waiting.
3 rounds, I'll give you this much information. The DC for that trap is 25.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
cannot
That's
do
pretty
that.
standard. That's pretty standard.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, I forgot how hard disable device is.
A
Unfortunately,
simple lock is 20.
Yeah,
So
I remember now.
how much? So I'm re-upping. So we already.
Yeah.
You still have your
But-
move action. I'll give you 30
Curious.
seconds because I forgot to initiate the timer.
That's okay. I
Azurix
just had a
is right.
question about the trap. So will it be coming back up so that we can
It
cross
eventually
it,
does.
or eventually? But we don't know how long that takes.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well then, I am gonna. Again, if I shoot my bow, it's
Alright, that's gonna be the end of your
So-
turn though.
okay. That's
Alright, she is not gonna do anything. Red, it is your turn.
Red, realizing that the trap is not gonna do anything, is gonna pull out his. I guess he'll pull out the cold iron spear, and he'll. You know what? He'll ready an action that if he sees specifically the demon lady come
Mhm.
into view, he will whip it at her.
Which thing? Sorry?
His
Gold iron spear.
Okay. Got it. Mark your token with a prepared action.
Yep.
Your Belle, you're gonna hear her say something, and I don't know if you know Infernal, but if you do, she's speaking Infernal to the dog.
I know Abyssal.
Sorry, hang on. It's Abyssal, not Infernal.
I know Abyssal.
Yeah, she just told the dog to heal, as in stay down, in Abyssal, and the dog does so before she steps up with a 5-foot step. So
Incoming.
Red, you can chuck your spear.
I think Siggy's triggers first, though.
Yes.
Siggy
Acid splash.
has no direct line of sight to her.
It
Oh.
should be partial cover, which is a -8.
Sure, I'll allow it. No, it's a
Okay,
it's a
well,
-4.
Plus in combat with an ally.
Yeah, -6. Oh no, -8. You're
well
right.
then.
No, it's
Eight.
-8.
It's 8.
All right. So Siggy,
So,
take your shot if you would like to. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your prepared action.
yeah, I don't think there's any downside.
No.
So,
Go ahead.
Also, you may want to have the D3 roll in your spell.
It's a
I will add that
It's
in.
also a touch attack as well.
Yeah,
so
you need to
Oh.
roll a d20
Yeah.
plus your ranged.
Yeah.
So,
You can also add that to your spell.
alright.
that might do it with the bonuses.
What's
Touch.
your final bonus?
What's your deck?
On range? Oh,
Check your range
Plus-
stack.
Yeah.
It's Dex plus BAB,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I think he has 1.
1.
a
yeah.
straight up range. So, and then, so it
So
was plus 5.
22
That's
minus 8. No,
enough.
it's not gonna hit.
With the Inspire?
No, it's not gonna hit. That's a 20.
Oof.
That's a 20.
It's all good.
23
Versus
minus
touch?
8. That's a 50. Oh, right. It's versus
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
touch. Yeah.
touch.
And plus
Against
1 damage.
touch, it is gonna hit. So roll me a 1d3.
Nice.
Hey,
1d3 plus 1.
No, it's flat 1d3.
Inspire.
Oh, well, plus 1 from Inspire, yeah.
Someone
Two.
Nice.
Hey.
one man.
You see
Awesome.
the acid sort of splash on her chest and
Do absolutely nothing.
harmlessly trickle
God
down
damn it.
her chest.
Well,
Sad face.
That being said, it is still her turn. Red, do you want to take your prepared action? Otherwise, it's lost.
yes, I will be taking that prepared action.
Good. Give me your ranged attack with the cold iron weapon.
Dodge this, bitch.
She might.
I think she
That's-
does.
Yeah, she does.
You're attacking ranged into melee, so you do miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
As between Belle's massive size and her dexterousness, she manages to dodge after Belle sort of moves in the way of your shot. And finally, after having taken 2 attacks, she raises one hand, and you see a black flame engulf her left arm. And as she raises it up, you see the energy start to spread from her forward. I need everyone within 30 feet of her, which includes everyone, I think? Yeah, everyone.
Channel negative it.
As she
yeah,
channels
channel
negative
negative.
energy.
Yeah.
So everyone
Wait,
needs to
alrighty.
roll me a
I don't have cover from it.
partial cover.
No, yeah, partial cover. So it still
and
hits.
Does
It still
protection
hits.
from
You need
evil
full
do
cover.
anything for this?
Gives
It
you
gives you a
+2
plus
resistance.
2 to resist. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a plus 2 to your
Okay.
save.
Okay. and
Save his will?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a will.
Will save.
Oh fuck.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I am going to use one of my charmed lives on this because I haven't used any of those.
Pass.
So, plus.
Hell yeah, everybody. I told you I was praying to the gods.
Alright. So everyone
Holy shit!
everyone passes, and
Hell
everyone
yeah.
takes 3 points of negative energy damage.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy.
Weird.
I guess fucking up that shrine was a good idea, wasn't it?
Oh, speaking of which, you get quadruple damage now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, also
Oh,
you
yeah.
fucking one shot if you hit. And you have True Strike, so.
Dorban, it is your turn.
That was unpleasant.
Yep.
Still don't think there's anything I can do.
Has the floor fallen out in the thing yet?
No. Oh yeah.
God
Alright,
damn
so
it.
I'm going to assist Red in disabling the trap. I'm gonna help him.
Sure.
Oh,
Give me a
that-
disable
you
device
get it.
check.
Oh wait, no, I can't make it, so I can't even help. JK.
You need to
No,
hit
you
a
need
10.
to make a 10.
All
Oh,
on
you
I
might
have to
be
make
able
a
to
10.
make the
Okay.
disable device. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to
actually-
make-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
have enough to possibly get them. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
Never mind. We literally have no way of doing it. All right.
It's okay.
Uh,
GG.
I mean, like, unless you got a
Move
range.
30 feet away from me, I guess.
I am going to cast Forbid Action on her.
All right.
Yeah.
Two.
And I'm
I lost my
gonna.
character sheet. I need to roll a will save, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Not here. I guess I could roll the spell so you can see.
She makes it.
All right.
Oh, she rolled high. She made it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
That being said, then Belle, it is your turn.
Bella's gonna turn around and lay into her
All right, go ahead.
again. In fact, this time I'm gonna spice it up with some dialogue. Belle is going to look at her as she tries to hurt him and can't. Only a little bit. And he's gonna say,
I'm gonna cut you till you're pretty.
and maim the fuck out of her. Oh no!
Oh no.
So you already used your D4. That's gonna
did.
be miss, hit, miss.
That's
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Nine's still something. I'm okay with that.
I like that 19 number. That I can hit.
That's
Alright.
okay. I'll take that.
I guess that's the end of your turn.
That is a full attack, yes.
All right, Sigis, it is your turn.
Alright. I am going to move over here where I have an equally shitty view, and I'm gonna kind of hide behind the pillar. I'm going to try and cast. So this person that I can only kind of see. This is
Bound.
the thing
Doggo.
above it.
Yeah.
The partial creature over here is a flying demon dog, and the person with the
Okay.
bastard sword right here is the one that is laying on to Belle.
Yeah.
Is 100% that bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't even see either, so I'm just going to cast Acid Splash on her.
Okay, it deals no damage.
That just did
Deals
right.
no damage.
Then I'm just going to do.
Hit the
Sorry,
gate.
you're right. I'm just going to use the cage.
Yeah.
Attack the
Okay.
cage. On the other side.
Hey,
Minimum damage.
Yeah, it still starts
Great.
to melt through the metal on the other side.
Oh, it's steady.
Yeah, slowly but steadily.
I think acid does double
Silera,
damage.
it is your turn.
It just goes
I'm
through
gonna-
DR.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move right
Hardness.
here, and I'm gonna hideous laughter this bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
16
Oh my
DC.
god, please work.
Holy
please
fuck.
work. Please work.
Oh,
That nat
Fuck your
20
SR.
SR.
Fuck your SR.
That's nat ones.
Oh my god.
You see her sort of holding
Collapses.
She puts
Bruh, you get
her
plus
sword
40.
down.
I get
She
plus
puts her
40.
sword down.
I feel like
Oh,
I honestly feel like I just casted hideous laughter on myself because
You just
I'm
wanna
like
fight for us.
feeling-
You just want to fight for us.
She's prone. Or is
Yeah,
it plus 2
yeah.
to hit prone?
You see
Yeah,
her
I can't
put
remember what's supposed to
her sword down, and she starts laughing to herself and goes like.
I'm so hilarious. I know.
And as she falls to one knee, sort of trying to grab onto Belle with her claws, she's sort of collapsed in front of you, Belle. It only lasts one round, right?
No, it's rounds per level.
Okay. But she
And
gets
then-
to save
and
every
then-
round.
After
think
she
so.
does that, I'm just gonna say that's what you get for killing my friends, you bitch.
Alright.
A good laugh, that's what you
Yeah.
get.
Sometimes it gives you a thumbs up, like,
Yes.
nice. Two claws up.
Well, that was unexpected, but I like the style.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Belle, I'm gonna need you to roll me a reflex save.
Okie doke.
As you hear chanting from the adjacent room, and suddenly you see both you and the woman who's cracking up are covered in slick grease, which causes you to fall prone as well.
You have a bonus because you're a quadruped.
I do have a +4, yeah.
Let me double check.
Tasty.
Ooh la la.
I'm pretty confident.
That is just barely gonna make it.
Oh,
As you sort of
fuck yeah, I knew it was a
Oh
good
my
idea to
God.
take
your
this.
legs sort of start to spread open, and you manage to, because you're standing on 4 legs, you're
He's
sort of
pinning
already
against the wall.
prone, and you manage to
Yeah.
pull yourself together. Red, it is your turn.
How's the trap
this
looking?
The statues have stopped attacking.
Has the portcullis come up yet?
No, and the floor is still intact.
Alright. Well, he is gonna take. Now that he can actually see her, he's gonna be like, "Hey there, I got a cool trick to show you," and is going to do a little feat I call Dazzling Display.
Ooh.
Which is a full round action, and anyone in range for 30 feet, which I think is just her who can see me, because the dog I don't think can,
Nope.
is going to get shaken potentially.
Sure.
And I make an Intimidate check for that
Gosh.
with a +2.
Yes.
That'll probably
Get it.
Ooh.
26.
HD.
+1.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay,
It's
so
Yeah,
H-
+1.
Yeah. HD plus 10 plus 1.
If she has more than 27 Wiz and HD, we are. The only way she fails
Yeah.
any will save is with a 1.
It's the wisdom mod.
Yeah, what's the modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was much worse initially.
If it's
No,
above
right.
a 20,
So she's shaken for X +5.
She's shaken
rounds.
for 1 round.
Nice.
Yes. Get wrecked.
So now she's
Alright.
gonna have trouble hitting you.
Alright, the
She
doggo sort
She's
of
laughing.
flies over her, who is on the ground, and is going to attack
Oh,
you, Belle.
Belle's gonna be like,
I thought she told you to heal.
What's your AC
in
right now?
abyssal. My AC is 28.
Alright, so you almost get hit by this creature once more,
Oh,
just barely
fuck.
missing.
He
as
rolled
it-
a 19.
As
Yeah.
it crunches on, no, roll an 18.
Oh.
As it crunches on the invisible shield, you see the teeth and its tongue stretching out, trying to reach you, but not quite making it.
That is fucking gross.
You hear Nualia go, alright. If that's what I get, then I think I can have a little bit more fun with you. As she stops laughing and starts to get back up. She's still
It's,
prone.
Yeah,
She's still prone.
Next turn.
I'm saying she's starting to get back up. Gorgon, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move to here,
Alright?
and I'm
On
gonna
the
cast
line.
Bane.
On?
Everybody every enemy within 40 feet of me.
Yep.
Alright?
So it's a will save 14, or take a -1 to attack rolls and a -1 on saving throws against fear.
Alright, give me 1 sec.
Guys, I didn't know we were the
She
debuff
makes it.
party.
And the doggo. Ooh, the doggo doesn't.
Hey.
So
Now it
what's-
needs to nat 20.
Now that lasts for 3 minutes.
Alright,
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a -1 to
I'm just gonna
attack
put that
rolls
there.
for
Alright.
until he dies.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Belle, it is your turn.
Belle is going to full attack the, target on the ground.
Alright,
That-
go for it.
Yeah.
The prone one.
Alright, hit,
Yeah.
Okay.
hit, miss.
So 18 AC, got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
We
second.
figured that out from the one that you missed before, though, I think.
No.
Maybe.
No.
I don't think he's
Because
been
he-
that close
Alright,
to it.
in that case,
Hit on a
Sigus, it is
19,
your
but
turn.
not Something else.
He did hit on a 19, but he
Yeah.
never missed on an 18, so we didn't know that it was.
Okay.
We knew it was somewhere between 12 and 19.
Yeah.
Sigus, it is your turn. I think you're muted.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. I am going to.
I'm gonna
What is
mute.
this? The gate. Like, does it look like it's at all weakening significantly?
So the gate is pretty hearty because it is a iron portcullis.
Sure.
However, you've managed to destroy one of the 7 bars on the other side, and 4 of the bars on this side are broken.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if there's... I'm gonna try and just cast acid splash on that dog.
Sure,
not the
go ahead. Roll
lady.
me touch attack.
I'm pretty confident the dog also has 5.
Nice.
Yeah, it
Oh.
has 5, but
Alright.
acid cut through it.
Oh, I don't know if Inspire Courage is worn off though.
It hasn't.
It
No.
does say.
She re-upped
Thank
it.
you.
She
No.
re-upped.
You re-upped it.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Thank you.
That's gonna be the end of your turn as the dog yeeps in pain and flies a little bit up and around. Talira, it is your turn. Guys, you literally beat these dogs
With
the last
acid.
fight with just acid damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and Bell's damage, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bell did some. Yeah.
I think Bell's gonna solo this fight.
I think Bell's gonna solo this fight.
I mean,
We'll have
I
to,
literally,
unless we don't
yeah,
get
I
the
literally
door
made my
open.
character to make it so Bell can solo every fight.
Yeah.
This is not a solo fight, guys. You are supporting me. That's what you're supposed
Yeah.
to do for your front line. So
Fair.
you don't get hit.
Yep.
I technically should be up there helping, but anyway.
You're in a timer, by the way.
Flanking, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Can I hit her with hideous laughter again, even though she's already laughing?
No, she stopped laughing.
She
But
stopped
she
laughing.
is currently prone.
Can cast
Well, then
it again.
fuck her.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, you can.
You can-
Okay.
Stop laughing, yeah.
Doing it. Fuck you, bitch.
Alright.
Hey.
That's Bell, or whoa, it's SR though.
She
Oh.
sort of. That's fine. I need to roll for her will save. She sort of looks at you as you chant the spell. She's, no, that joke is only funny one time. Now let me show you a real fun joke.
Oh.
Is that the end of your turn, Celera?
Yes, it is.
Alright. You see Nualia sort of look to her side as she's trying to get up. She's still on one knee. And she shouts at Larry, "What are you doing? Stand around and be useful for once." And you're gonna see Larry start to take, well, Belle, you can sort of see her around the corner, just barely. You can hear her more though. She's getting closer. And you hear more chanting as she casts yet another spell.
Neat.
I just need to double check the range on it. One sec. It's touch, but I'm gonna double check. Ooh, okay. Oh. Alright, never mind. She's gonna cast the spell directly at you after getting very, very close. What's your touch AC?
At me?
Yep.
My touch AC is 16. I
Alright,
believe.
she's
I'm
gonna
double
strike
check
you
just to be
point
sure.
blank with a acid splash
Okay.
That bitch.
for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright,
It's the
Red,
fight,
it is
the
your turn.
Dungeon of the Ash Slash. How's the trap looking?
One bar is gone on the other side. Oh, wait, no, he hit it with another 4. I forgot.
Hang on.
Oh, no, he
What-
hit the dog. That's right.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
I'm asking more if it's reset yet.
Did you ask me? Hang on, because I'm losing track of how many rounds.
The
are
last
going
thing you
through.
said about the trap was
was
that
the
it stopped
statue
attacking.
stopped attacking.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
then, did Dorban take a turn?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
the floor is now open right now. The portcullis is still down.
Gotcha.
Red,
Okay.
it is your turn.
In that case, Red's gonna do the same damn thing again and say, to her and the dog, "Hey, you! If you think that one's scary, wait until I get over there." and will wave his sword around wildly.
She is gonna be shaken for 2 rounds. This time
Yeah,
around.
and then the dog also, unless it's immune.
Good point. I think the dog might be immune to.
I shook it last time.
I think it can get shaken.
No, it can get shaken. Yep. It is shaken for.
For future reference, guys, bottleneck the enemies, put Bell in the front, and just do
Alright.
this.
Is that the end of your turn,
Deal.
Red?
Yeah, that's a full round.
Alright. The dog is gonna first try to bite Bell.
Okay.
It's gonna fail horribly, and then it's gonna try and fly away from you. Provoking, I mean.
No.
Provoking. All right. Fuck this thing.
Crit it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'd like to. That's pretty
Ooh.
fucking
That's
close.
Hey.
One off.
Fucking close.
That is gonna be enough to stagger it, and as it tries to fly away, it disintegrates.
Hey.
Nualia is gonna stand up, which
Provoking.
Provokes.
No, it doesn't.
do you
Doesn't.
have
I
it?
don't have combat reflexes.
Okay. She's gonna stand
I mean, it
up.
does
Hilarious.
provoke. You just can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's gonna stand up, and she's gonna move away from you.
Damn.
Okay.
Come back.
Oh, I'm faster than her. It doesn't matter.
Alright. Dorban, it is your turn as the portcullis is still down.
Wait, when did Sigus take damage?
The
Negative channel.
Negative channel.
Oh,
Negative
yeah.
channel. That's how much 3 damage is to him, for the record.
Jesus.
One quarter of his health.
Solid
I'll ask
25%.
everybody. Do you guys need to be topped off, or do you want me to save it for a little bit longer?
Sure.
Don't ask me. I'm peachy.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it.
Yeet.
Oh, that's
Yeah, buddy.
unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Alright, everyone can heal up 10 hit points
If you've taken that much,
if you've taken them.
or 3 for everybody who hasn't.
Pretty much everyone heals 3. Alright,
Yeah.
I think that is going to be the end of your turn. At the
Yep.
end of your turn, the portcullis races. The floor closes.
Hey.
And the path is
All
open
right.
once more. Bell, it is your turn.
Hey.
Bell is gonna start chasing after Nualia, but when he gets to here, he's gonna turn to Lyrie and he's gonna say,
You're not worth what she gives you.
and just basically demoralize her and make her stop telling her
Sure.
that she's worthless.
Give me an,
And then-
an intimidate check.
Sure.
And keep going.
Yeah.
The ones you've done.
I'm,
Oh.
Yeah. That's 20, and then this.
So-
How the?
So as you round the corner, what you see is 2 very intricate walls carved with skeletons holding, in one hand, what looks like a handle of a missing piece between the 2 of them, and in the other hand, they're sort of holding their gold pouch, not as in made of gold, but the coin pouch that is attached to their belt. And they're sort of in a very exaggerated pose to hold whatever was in between them. It looks like a column was there and was collapsed to the floor. And on the other side, you see Nualia. You need to.
I mean,
sort of,
I'm just.
You need to sort of
Yeah.
move into the space in between, which it counts as a single square, and then move across.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. That's a single move.
It does.
And
I'm
then
gonna clarify. As you're moving,
it does
it,
provoke.
it does provoke.
Yeah, she can attack me.
Sure.
It's gonna crit me, guys. Watch.
Why?
Hopefully.
This is the
Why?
one.
Why would you say
Hopefully
that?
no.
No.
Why are you like?
No. She
No.
her final roll is an 18.
Okay. So in that case, I'm actually going to try and trip her because I don't want her to just run away. So yeah, GL me.
All right.
I think
Ooh,
that-
that is your shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is
Let me
no-
describe you a little bit when you're seeing around you.
Oh yeah.
On the floor, to your right and below, sort of in this general position, you see arcane drawings painted in blood. Against the door on the right-hand side, where it is open and you can see a laboratory at the end, you see several crude wooden buckets filled with body parts, steaming with blood, dripping and spreading through the floor, but never reaching the arcane marks to the south.
Okay.
Amongst all the different buckets, you see a rather massive lucerne poised against the wall.
Damn.
Sigis, I do believe it is your turn.
So Sigis is gonna look at the trap and be like, "We should, Red. You should, once you've crossed, put the pole so that if it drops down again, it'll hold the hopefully hold the far gate, if possible. And then you can't really get close. So I'm just going to.
If you have higher than a 5 acro, you can just jump across.
Yeah, and you can prepare squares.
Wait, what's the bonus for moving 10 feet before a jump?
You don't get a penalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't get a
And there's
penalty, gotcha.
there's people in the way. Is that
No,
No, it
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
bother for you. No, you just
Oh,
move
okay.
10 feet and then jump.
What's
What's your acrobatics check?
it's not +5. It's
You should be good.
+3. So I'm gonna let
Oh.
everyone go first.
Okay.
Okay.
You can prepare an action to jump across
I'll
once they
prepare an action if I'm the last person.
All right. Mark yourself as prepared. Silera, as it becomes your turn, your song once more comes to an end. Do you want to refresh it?
Okay. I am going to.
I believe it's a standard action to use part again. What
Yep.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump through the shit,
Right.
and I'm gonna move.
Right.
Um,
In that case, give me an acrobatics. Unless you can make it on a.
Yeah, it's
She-
it's a 7. Right?
She's got a 7 for an acro.
I'll give
yeah.
it to you.
Okay.
Having a running start because you can move 5 back and then forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
5,
What if
10,
it's-
15, 20, 25. Yeah, you still have 5 feet
Sweet.
left of movement.
Don't
Also
wanna
know
be that guy,
there's a
but
person
there's
to our
grease in those two squares, isn't there?
Hmm?
There's grease in those two squares.
There
Yes,
is
there
grace
is.
where she landed. Yes.
I'm gonna need you to give me a reflex save as you land there.
You're aiming
I
for like
think
a
it-
15.
I
think
could
it's a
be an
reflex
asshole
on
and give you a
casting,
negative.
and
and
then-
Oh,
land
it's an
it.
acro.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I think it's an acro.
It
Oh,
is an
I need to
acro.
make one too. Oh, I need to make one too.
And
Wait.
so does she, if she didn't. The
She
lady.
did.
It is an
I
acro.
did roll for her.
So
Oh,
it's an acrobatics check.
Yeah, acro.
Okay.
Which I think it's like a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh,
Okay,
you were
good.
Goes.
You're
You
alright.
can
Both of
pass
you are
it
good.
if you move
Both of you
5
are
feet,
good.
and the
Continue
faster
with
you
your
move,
turn,
the
Silera.
harder it gets.
I'm gonna.
You have 5 feet left of movement, and then your standard action.
Red will say, keep going. I need to get across too.
I don't want to double. Fuck.
I mean, if you want to double move.
I just don't really care about this stupid bitch.
I'm
gonna double
I
move.
got her. You keep going.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'm just gonna stay right there, and I can't do anything else.
All right. Red, Silera, the both of you are gonna see Lyrie fall to the floor and reach to the corner and grab the one that was left untouched
Are you
on that
fucking
spot.
kidding? You're going back at that thing again.
And she swings her one at you, Silera.
Yeah, I figured I probably should have moved out of the way.
Uh,
It's okay.
Go ahead and take 4 points of damage
ooh.
as a
Okay.
magic missile
Almost max.
strikes you on the back.
Ow.
Alright, bitch.
Yeah.
Red, it is your turn.
Red will What's the penalty for doing a standing jump?
Minus
You get half
10.
the amount.
Oh, half the amount.
Would
So-
take the 5.
Yeah, go ahead and walk back 10 feet and then do the
Yeah.
jump.
So he'll
Yeah.
walk back 10 feet. Or wait, no, that's too many feet. Sorry, let's try that again. He'll
You can go
walk
back to Sigas and then
10,
run across, which
20.
makes it 30 feet.
30.
Yeah, you'll literally get there.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then he'll now
Give me
that
an acrobatics
now-
check, because there's a grease on the floor.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's try not.
Make
to
sure you
fall
stay
over.
standing.
Imagine you just slide all the way through.
You almost slide
Run
and
into the
whoa,
statue.
and you land. Keep going. You
Guys,
still
if
have
I make
your
this
normal
check,
action.
I'm gonna eat shit. I just want to point that out.
Okay. So he's gonna move to the space in front of Lyrie and just look
Stab
at
the shit
her
out of her.
and make an intimidate check and be like,
You
Just
can't make it.
stab her.
Intimidation
Oh,
technically
that's-
takes a standard, so you did
oh, it
use
does
a
take a
full
standard.
round.
Okay.
You moved
All
that.
right. Well, he's just kind of looking at her like, I told you to stop it with the fucking magic.
All right.
Orban will shout
Um,
to you, just put her down.
Belle,
I
you're gonna
couldn't
see.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna see the woman on the floor, both her hands engulfed in black flame, as another pulse of energy spreads from her. Doesn't strike you, but you see her wounds start to close up.
This bitch.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay, she's still on the ground.
And
Yeah,
then
let's-
she's gonna provoke an AOO as she stands up.
She absolutely is.
Take all that healing back off, thanks.
Right?
Oh no!
Ooh.
That
As she
It's not
stands
happening.
back up, grabbing onto her blade and staring you down. Dorban, it is your turn.
Dorv's be like, alright, Sigus, I don't need you to go first.
No, you go
No.
first. No, you go first.
Because I have a -3 to mine.
Tiggis,
Oh, fuck.
you need to use your prepared action now or lose it.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna running jump.
All right.
then
What's your modifier?
3.
It's
Oh,
plus
he got
3.
Okay.
he did.
You make it on the other side. No problem.
And
Alright,
now roll
and-
an acro.
Give me another.
And I was
acro
gonna prepare an
as you
action
land.
to jump after him if he makes it, so. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, I can't.
You make it.
Yeah,
You
you're-
don't fall flat on your ass. Dorban,
Alright.
what are
I'm-
you
I was
doing with the
good.
rest
I
of
guess
your
I'm
turn?
just gonna chill here. I think it's-
Alright.
or I guess I
Belle,
can move to there. Yeah.
it is your turn.
Did you re-up the Inspire Courage?
No, she didn't.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
okay.
she didn't.
No,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
she double moved. That's right.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
I'll turn
that's
that
okay.
off.
I still get a full attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Hit.
Okay, I think
Miss
she's
hit.
maybe dead. That's a lot of damage.
She's
Hit,
not.
miss,
She's
miss.
staggered. And she stares
Oh,
you down.
My
boy.
god.
Yep.
Alright,
Pretty.
now I am. Tigis, it is your turn.
Okay. So I was one. I-
Reach out,
There's
touch
the wizard
me.
there. I am going. She doesn't have a weapon in her hand, does
Got
she?
a wand.
No.
She has a wand.
Sigus is going to do the very wizardly move of full body tackling her.
Oh yeah.
Grapple?
Give me a CMD.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This
Nerd
might.
sexually assaults scantily clad woman. Okay.
Well, greased up.
If. Oh god.
As you try, she pushes you back and you lose some of your strength because you're standing on grease. And she managed you to push you back.
That was bad. I'll be honest, that was my best showing.
Alright, you still have a
I
move
figured it
action.
was if I can't cast spells, she should.
I mean, you probably could
I-
have just hit her with some acid. She can't attack you.
Yeah.
It's fair. I'm gonna move over here so
Alright.
that
Oh.
Dorvin can come across.
That is going to be the end of your turn. Silera, it is your turn.
I figured it would have gotten me out of the way, and she
So
couldn't
I
cast
was
spells.
gonna inspire, but fuck this bitch, I'm gonna shoot her.
Yes.
Just crit it.
Please, I pray to the gods all day.
Oh, nope, that's a 10.
As you
Or 11.
as you take aim, you let loose an arrow. She looks at you and pushes her body against the wall, and your arrow goes straight through.
Her eye. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Just straight through and goes into the corridor.
I am gonna.
Oh, shit, you probably could have sung too. Forgot about that.
Well, I didn't want to. I just wanted to.
And her.
I'll
You
put her
still have a
down.
Move action.
I'm gonna move right here.
All right. As you move there, you see at the end of one of the other hallway a massive pair of stone doors that seem to be completely smooth, save for an engraving in the front. Lyrie is gonna attempt to cast defensively.
Good luck with that.
Oh, actually, hang on. No, she's gonna 5-foot step back and then cast.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, there's no reason to do that. I don't...
She 5-foot steps back and casts Burning Hands on both you and Sigis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I figured.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Both
Also,
of you
thing
need
is,
to
you can
give
take the
me.
red dot off yourself now.
Both of you need to give me
Yep.
a reflex save.
How about
And-
24?
Boy, howdy, did you fucking luck out on that damage.
Oh, God. Oh, no!
Alright, so
Bye,
Red,
Sigis.
you take 3 points of damage, and Sigis, you take 6.
6.
I rolled.
Sigis is almost dead.
I rolled
Yes,
Three?
this is at half.
1, 1, 1 for damage.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
Very happy.
Red, it is your turn.
That is a fucking enough of your shit. And he will 5-foot step up and just start slicing.
Alright,
Stabby stab.
Stabby, stab, stab. Oh my god, I might
you
have missed her.
stab her
I'll do it.
for 2 points of damage,
Jesus, I rolled horribly on both of those.
and she is not shaken.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alright, anything else?
No, I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright.
I don't have movement.
Belle, you're gonna see her cast once more, channeling her dark energies as she heals herself. And then she's gonna start moving around you, so she's gonna provoke.
Fuck yeah, she does.
Oh, my
no.
God.
Oh, no.
Another one?
And she
Oh.
continues moving, and you
one
see
that
No,
her
no,
murdered-
no, no.
walk
See her.
around the corner.
Fuck.
It's okay, I'm faster than her.
Yeah, you see her move into the room.
The only issue is that she... Pretty confident she has reinforcements, which you should know.
Corbin, it is your turn.
No.
There
I
should
don't
be,
know.
There should be one more dog, which... Oh, wait, no.
We killed the
No.
dog.
Only,
we're good.
the... I thought there was 2 dogs, but
No.
only the ranger was the person who saw that, so Celera wouldn't have known. Alright, I'm gonna run and jump.
Alright, acrobatics.
I believe.
Oh.
And...
Yeah, on the other
Hey!
side. The grease
Now
by
make
now
another
has
one.
this spell,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
you
gone?
did.
Yeah.
Ah,
Fucking
good
easy!
shit. Easy
Praise
clap.
the
You
sun.
stand there surprised.
I'm like, I'm okay.
I'm not dead. Or on my ass.
Alright, you still have the rest of your turn, 10 seconds.
And I will move to there.
Alright?
Actually,
Alright.
That's all
Belle,
mine.
it is your turn.
Belle will go like so.
Alright, one second. Let me
Ow.
describe what you're seeing. Oh, I forgot to remove a line of sight. Sorry. There we go.
Okay, gotcha.
So, as you round the corner and you're standing here,
Sure.
in front of you, on the floor, is 2 concentric semicircles painted with blood, several arcane runes decorating the space between them. And in front of you are a open pair of doors, cracked and broken. Some of their pieces laid strewn about in the floor. And you see Nualia on the other side of a open pit with light coming from beneath it. Her back against the wall, heaving with pain and blood seeping from her wounds.
All right. I'm gonna go like that.
Right. You're gonna take an attack of opportunity from an invisible
Why?
creature.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, it's our friend.
What's your AC?
28.
So,
I guess it'll be flat-footed though, so
yeah, flat-footed.
26.
So you just barely managed to escape the blade of fate as you see from the ceiling hanging upside down a massive creature. I was waiting for a prey to come into its maws.
Okay.
Rip.
I'm still good. We're good.
Is it?
One sec. One sec, because he wasn't on the initiative tracker, because no one was anywhere near him. Didn't bother.
Yeah.
Boop.
Can you blow up that picture?
Sure.
Like
Here's
a
the
giant
picture for
demonic
everyone.
bat.
Oh,
It's
I do
a-
not like you, Sam. I am.
It's a strange mixture between a dog and a a bat, hanging upside down from the ceiling. It's sort of hooked forelimbs, grabbing onto different parts of the ceiling, hanging upside down, as it stares down at you. Continue with your turn, Belle.
I'm... Bell looks up the ceiling, says,
I'll deal with you later.
and then he fucking goes into Nualia to finish her
Alright,
off.
you have
Hey.
one attack because you moved.
Yep.
Yeah, go
Do
ahead.
it.
Oh my god, you guys.
That's a 2.
That's gonna
the
miss.
last one.
As she
Yeah.
sort of moves out of the way, you're sort of swayed by your movement, trying to having just avoided a massive claw from rending you apart. Sigis, gonna be your turn.
All right. So I am going to take a couple steps back. So I'm out of cone of fire, and I'm going to hit fire off an acid splash.
At whom? At the lady?
Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
at
That's the only
It's
person
the
you
only
can see.
target that you have available.
Exactly.
Unless he's
Alright.
trying to hit me or something.
You do get a -4. That is gonna be enough to
Oh.
hit it.
Yeah.
For 3 points of damage.
Go team.
2 points because Inspire's down.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
I'll turn that
For
off
your
on my
honesty.
sheet.
Alright. Belle,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
you're about to eat a full attack from this massive creature.
Oh no.
Okay.
Fuck.
As it drops to the floor next.
Shit.
Okay.
Does
drops
that
to the
provoke
floor
as it's
next to
dropping?
you. No.
No,
Oh.
it's a 5-foot.
Falling doesn't.
For him, it's a
really
flat
do it.
foot. What's your AC right now?
28.
Alright, it's gonna hit you twice.
Holy
Holy
shit.
Oh.
shit.
Once for 14 points of damage,
I'm
What
dead.
the fuck?
and then another time for 11.
I'm not dead.
It drops you to 0, which
Jesus.
dispels your Eidolon?
No, because I can still sacrifice. Technically.
Okay,
But
you're
once I
taking-
go unconscious, it disappears.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just took that fucking massive full round from this creature. Silera, it is your turn. And before you take your turn, I'm gonna do a very quick change of song, I guess.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
Alright, just want to point out, you did
Can-
it again. You ran on without anybody else.
Well,
You
Hey.
don't have to fight the mage. She's gonna run out of spells and be useless.
We
Um,
do.
Alright, Silera, it is your turn.
She has
Go
a
ahead.
wand of magic missiles. She has at least
Hey,
40
shut
more
up,
rounds.
it's my turn.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I really want to just. I can't see, but I'm gonna move. I guess. Say
Yeah.
here. Oh, to
you know where she
See.
went.
here. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Shit. I'm gonna have to encounter him in order to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to give Belle cure moderate wounds. I have that. Is there not a way that I can give that to him?
Not from this range, no.
No, it's a touch spell.
The touch spell.
Okay, cool. So
Yep.
I'm gonna.
He
back
literally
up,
did the worst thing because healers literally can't touch him.
and I'm gonna inspire.
All right.
Oh, turn that back on.
I'm gonna put a very soft Bard song, because I think it's a little bit more impactful to have the dreadful song on top. This is Malfeshnikor you're facing now.
Now what?
Malfeshnikor.
Malfeshnikor, the demon released.
Ow.
That's the thing that we were trying to beat.
Yep. Lyria's gonna 5 foot step back and
Again.
swing her wand at you.
How much damage?
2 points of damage.
Okay.
Red, it is now your turn.
Alright. Red will yell back to Siggy. He's like, go help the others. I got this one. And we'll continue forward and keep swinging. And hopefully not roll as terribly this time. No.
Oh my god. It was worse.
Whoa.
Wow.
On all accounts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking plus
Alright.
9 to that right now.
Is that the end
Yeah.
of your turn?
I can't use a move action to, like, intimidate her or something, can I? It's a standard.
It's a standard.
Okay,
Unless you
well
have a
then he'll be
special
like,
feat that lets you to do that.
yeah,
Just
he'll
messing
be
sort of
like, could you just lay off with the stupid missiles? Look, we're gonna go kill her. You can just sit here and be quiet. You don't have to die.
I'm not turning into food for that thing.
We're
She
not gonna feed
raises
you
her
that
weapon
thing.
against at you, and that's gonna be the end of your turn as your timer runs out. Belle, you're gonna watch as she continues to channel negative energy, healing her
Okay.
wounds,
Okay.
and she's gonna take a step back as Malfeshnikor has you cornered.
Okay.
Dorban, it is your turn.
Yeah, you're off.
Alright. I'm gonna move up.
You can.
Ooh. I'm gonna move one more.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to channel positive energy. Oh, nope, never mind. I don't have any more. I can't. Fuck.
You're out?
Yeah, I used my last one to top us off.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Ugh.
I mean, I didn't expect him to run out like he did.
Well,
I thought that we were gonna take this real slow, like. So, I'm gonna full defense.
he does play good impulsive characters, though.
Alright, Belle, it is your turn.
I'm staggered, but
Yep.
I can still 5 foot step,
Yep.
and I can still make a single standard action and then start bleeding out.
Sure.
It's probably the
Are you
safest.
attacking Nualia then?
Nualia.
Alright,
Yeah.
go for it.
That's another nat 1.
Holy crap, guys.
We got the bad rolls. We got
As
the
you fall to the
bad-
floor, revealing your true self. Sigis, it is your turn. Hey, look, 3 demons side by side.
I rolled 1, 1, 2, 1. In that
When it-
order.
Yep, when it mattered the most.
When it mattered. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I also rolled one.
You're on a clock.
1, 2 so far. I just gotta get the other one.
No, well, Red told me to go, and so I guess I'm going through here. I'll go to behind Dorban, and oh, that's fun.
Dorban will tell you to move back further.
Back the way we came.
Just if this thing engages me, he's gonna have reach on you if you're right behind me.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. And that's, I think, my turn.
That's gonna be your turn.
Yeah. Running time.
Give me just 1 second because I need to clear my throat if I'm gonna do the voice for Mofeshnikor. 1 second.
Is that a door?
It's a broken door.
Broken door. So as you see this...
Hey, I know this place.
Yeah. You were this close. As you see this creature grab onto the body of this tiefling and raise it up, sniffing it, discards it, throwing it against the wall over here. Turns around and says,
Resistance.
and it is gonna ready an action. Silera, it is your turn.
Ready in action for what?
You
Most
don't
likely if
know.
you move, most likely if you move into range, we get fucked.
Fuck.
If it hit twice on a 24, there's literally no way we can take this thing.
See, yeah, I guess.
But we don't necessarily know
this-
that.
Take it at range, I guess.
Yes.
I mean, you could make it laugh, you can ear-piercing scream,
Look, like.
or you can shoot it.
I'm gonna just try and shoot it, I guess.
Sure.
Nice. 22?
That's gonna hit.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Actually,
gonna be
it's
like,
23 for 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or 23 for 5, actually.
Yeah, because
Hell
song
yeah.
and thing.
Point blank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me double check super quickly.
Bounces
The
off its skin.
DR,
It bounces
unless
off
she's
his
using her
skin.
cold iron arrow.
It bounces off its skin, despite having connected with him.
Wait, doesn't she have cold iron arrows?
You need
No.
silver, probably.
Not cold iron. You can tell that much.
Fuck.
Lyrie is gonna continue to step back and pelt you with magic missiles. And she says, "Don't understand. You can't stand to it." And she throws another magic missile, hitting you for 5 points of damage.
Okay. Not too much.
Red, it is your turn.
Red's gonna say, well, if you're not going to stand against it, I know we are. So if you feel like growing a spine at some point in the next couple minutes, come down and help. And then he will turn around and run down to help everyone else as he hears weird demon voices and shit.
Yeah, it booms through and echoes through the
So
corridors.
that's 30,
Yep.
and then it's one space. So it's
One
10
in
feet
the
to
middle, yeah.
here.
2 into any of the 2. Yep. That's
Okay.
10.
And then I see Dorbin total defensing there.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
He will ready an action, although he can't see anyone. That if something comes into range, he will take a swing at it. Or no, he can't do that because that was more than a move. Never mind.
Yep. That was a double.
Yeah, so he will actually then. Yeah, I think just hang it there. is
Alright,
fine.
that's gonna be the end of your turn, one way or another.
Yep.
Dorbin, you're gonna see Nualia continue to channel.
Jesus Christ, how many channels does she have? I guess that's
I think
3
she's
now.
level. I think she's level 5 or 6. Probably 5.
And then she's gonna step over here, moving out of the line of sight. Dorbin, it is your turn.
I mean, seeing Belle's dead body, Dorbin doesn't have a lot of hope for this, but he's going to cast Sanctuary on himself,
Mm-hmm.
which they'll have to do a 14 will save if they try to attack him at any point.
Alright.
If they fail, they cannot attack.
and they lose that action
Yep.
for the duration of my spell, which is 3 rounds.
Okay, got it. Bell, it is your turn. You're bleeding. Give me a fort save.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm just ticking off all of my buffs. Okay, there we go.
You're stable.
Did
Ziggus?
throwing me deal any damage to me, by the way?
No,
Or-
no, it was purely
Okay.
theatrical.
Flavor throw.
Okay. So
Flavor
Sigus was gonna say, like, so this was where I ended up underground, and the remnants of those doors, I'm pretty sure they were at minimum greater magic level. They might have been even higher.
They blinded you when you tried to
Yeah,
affect them.
the strongest magical thing I've ever encountered by an order of magnitude. We're not winning this.
Then
Alright.
get the fuck out.
Yeah. So like, we're no way we're winning this.
Okay.
Um,
Tactical retreat then.
I'm gonna move past it, at least through at least this choke point, whatever this is. Yeah.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn then?
Think so.
Okay.
I guess
in
I
that
guess I
case-
could have cast, but yeah.
Yeah, in that case, Dorban. Give me. I will save.
A will save? Alright.
Ooh, hang on. Do you still have protection from evil active?
Yes, I do.
Yep. That's
Okay.
what I'm counting.
Read me what protection from evil does specifically.
Alright.
have
I think I just get a
protection.
+2 resistance to the save, but
+2 deflection bonus to AC, +2 resistance bonus on save. Subject immediately receives another saving throw if it had an enchantment effect
I want
on
to check
it.
the immunities though.
+2 morale bonus to saving throws against the same spell. Can't be touched by summoned evil creatures.
Wait. Is he a summoned evil creature?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Uh,
No, he's
Um,
been chilling there for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Neat.
Dorban, you are fine as you feel a immense pressure trying to crack your mind, and you hear the voice of Malfeshnikor echoing within your mind, going,
Come to me. Come to me.
and you manage to power
Ah.
through its influence, trying to corrupt your mind.
Not
I
a
don't
hard
listen.
pass.
to little bitches.
Salera,
Your
it is your
word.
turn.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Sigus has been here. If he's saying let's piece the fuck out,
It's time to piece of fuck
we
out.
got to go because if he knows
I could be
better than we
wrong.
do.
I could
No.
be wrong,
So,
but
He seems smart. Follow.
I mean, I hit with my bow and it didn't do anything. Like, we're
Yeah.
not gonna make it. We needed Bell
Yep.
to even
Well-
do anything. So, are we all in agreement?
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
let's go.
Go,
Where
go,
was
Bye.
Bell?
Go.
Bye.
hopefully he
Yeah, I
can't
wasn't
squeeze through
paying
some of the thinner parts and like.
Yeah,
But-
that's what
yeah.
Was that a
You
double
can't
move?
squeeze through
God,
this
I don't.
thing.
That was a
Regards.
double move.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
give
sure
you
you
that
can,
you can
but-
jump over the trap without a check.
Cue
You
the
do
best.
have the enough movement.
Let's see.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
Sigis, you're about to eat a magic missile to the face from the other wizard. As
my
a
face.
shimmering ball of force strikes you in the face for 3 points of damage.
Oh god.
I forget you have no health.
Red,
It's
it
really
is your
unfortunate,
turn.
actually.
Alright, Red is gonna say, alright, fuck, I like Belv too, he was such a good bloke. And he will start running, and that's 15. And there's the other 15. We're going to, have another conversation about all this in a little bit, but for now, Could you please stop it with the fucking missiles? We're going. And he will. I don't think he can get across because Solera's in the way. Yeah, no, wait, no, he can because he's got another full move. So he will just go. Boop, boop. Yeah.
Alright. Yep. Alright, you're making a breakthrough for the exit.
Yeah, red is not Chewy. He knows when he's losing.
Even if it was
Corbin, you're
possible
gonna
for us to
see
take him,
Nualia
it would.
coming up to you, bastard sword in her hands, coming with, ready to swing at you.
23 AC is what I'm at currently.
Alright, you can still
No.
hit it. Be careful.
Yep.
She's not gonna, but she takes a
Sanctuary?
swing at
Oh.
you, and as you
Sanctuary as well.
race,
I mean,
your-
yeah, she actually would also need Sanctuary as well.
that's a good point.
Shit.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter because
Yeah,
she
I
misses
missed.
anyways. I'll roll for the will save because it does matter. She
Yeah,
does
because
make
I
it.
mean it'll last for 2 more rounds that she
It
literally
doesn't
can't
make
attack me.
She does make it. However,
yeah.
you raise your shield and you feel the hefty blow from her blade. I'll put it this way: you would have taken 16 points of damage for that blow.
Jesus,
Dorbin, it is your turn.
I'm fucking out, dude. 20,
There you go.
25, 40. Yeah.
We should have brought Mr. Armor.
Someone should hit the
Alright.
pressure plate after we're all gone.
Now the only issue is I have to make this roll.
Yep, you need to.
Yep.
I
Can
literally
I-
have to make this roll.
Sigus.
Am I able to help?
Nope.
No.
You're on the other side when he jumps.
Ah, I made it.
You made
We're
it.
good.
You barely make it as you see Dorbin sort of land
Like,
on the other
drive
side of the
across.
pressure plate and like try to stabilize, almost falling back, and Sailor grabs him from the scruff of his neck and pulls him in all the rest of the way.
Honestly, the way I saw it was she grabs my beard and pulls me through.
That is perfect.
Seriously.
Yeah, she grabs your beard and pulls you all the way through.
Not today.
Belle, you're stable on the floor next to Milfeshnikor. There's really nothing you can do. Sigis,
Yep.
it is your turn.
Fucking run, my dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take that, and then I'm going to running jump.
Alright.
Hopefully.
What's your acro bonus?
He's got a 3. So he has
Alright,
to roll
you're gonna
higher
make
than a
it.
2.
You
made
get
it.
murdered.
Oh, did I?
It's a-
Oh,
it's a 5.
You have
It's
to
only
get
5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
Because
you
you're
had to
jumping
get
5 feet.
10.
The only one that actually needs to make the check is Dorbin.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who, like, it's a pretty good chance I might not make it.
Yeah, you got it.
Someone
Um,
should smack the pressure plate
Where are
and
you?
drop
He's
the gate.
in Silera Square. You
yeah,
can keep
you can't
moving.
stay
Yeah,
there. You need to keep
you
moving.
can finish your first full move there. I think you can keep going.
I'm going.
He's like,
Alright.
I'm gone.
Don't worry, I got it.
We're gonna close combat on there, as the four of you are gonna be able to make it out. Seems like neither Nualia nor Lyri nor Milfeshnikor are chasing after you, at least not for now.
Then Dorbin, if he's not hearing pursuit, he's actually gonna go grab Robin as well.
Sure. However, I was gonna say, as I'm gonna move you towards the main area, and we're gonna bring the session to a close. Just as you move, just as you step up the stairs and reach the upper landing, first
Chewy.
floor, underground, you see a conscious Robin sort of standing dumbfounded there and sort of looks at you. And for the first time since you've seen him come back from the dead, he seems to have a spark of recognition in his eyes as he looks at the lot of you. You grab him, you keep running. You come outside, and storm is absolutely pouring. And around you is just a massive storm as far as the eye can see, lightnings off in the sky, off in the distance, lighting the sky sporadically. You can make it through the fort and across the bridge as you make your way out. And just as you're standing outside the reach of Thistletop, watching it from a little bit of a distance, Robin hanging out with you, trying to follow you, catch up to you, a little bit slowly, perhaps. You turn around to see Thistletop sort of start to crack in different places. Standing there still. And that is where we're going to bring the session to a close. And
At
I'd like-
exactly midnight, and it is now Halloween.
Exactly.
Easy.
Hey!
Mwah.
Yo!
Happy Halloween, guys!
bitches!
Happy
Also-
Halloween.
Also,
Happy Halloween stream.
Halloween
Yeah.
stream, yeah. Happy Halloween. Go ahead and level up to 4.
Yeah, because
Okay.
apparently we can't survive this shit.
No, we can't.
No, but facing off Milfeshnikor and surviving is enough XP to bring you up to 4.
Okay, so about that,
Yeah. Let me first goodbye stream. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
We're
Peace
gonna
out,
bring this to a
stream.
close. Peace.
Happy Halloween
next
stream!
week.
Bye!
Yeah.
See you two next week. Who knows who we're gonna get? Are we gonna get Belle? Are we gonna get Robin? Nobody knows.
Like a Pokemon
fucking
episode
mystery.
where you just get a silhouette and they're like,
You
"Who's
get-
that?"
Yeah, who's that
Yeah.
Pokemon? Alright,
What's up?
till next week.